Good morning, everyone. I am so sorry I am late. I had some stuff that I had to do before stream. So, yeah, I'm sorry, but I'm here now. And hopefully today we can finish another round of It Gets So Lonely Here. Last we left off, we were Yuriing it up with a gravedigger. And it was going well until she buried us in the fucking ground. So, now we want to go to the shore, and apparently according to Tai, there's a mermaid there, which is always cool. More Yuri, yay! Hi, Avian, welcome! I'm doing good, how are you? Bah! Yeah, I heard my voice, that's gross. Okay. Sorry, I was trying to check my audio and then like it fucking jump scared me, my own voice. Okay, who's first? Vivo is second. Hazy is first. Hi. Hi guys, thank you for coming. Oh, Wiwu is supposed to be first, is she? Hi Nade Nade. Hi Lynn, you're third. Oh my god, you like me. Hi. Thank you for the lurk. I will enjoy stream. We would thank you for the 10 stream streak. And hi, Sin. Welcome. Hi, everyone. Yeah, God, that's good to hear. Thank you so much for coming back, Avian. Yeah. Hi, baby Hazy. Hi, Lakey. Hi, everyone. But yeah, as I was saying, we're going to be romancing a mermaid. If I knew this route is a mermaid route, I would have done this one first. I like mermaids. But yeah. I'm surprised Orbit didn't get first. When I checked my bot, Orbit was the one who's like already in my chat. And Tai as well. I guess they forgot about me or something. Just fine, I guess. But yeah, thank you for coming, everyone. So as mentioned in the announcement, I know I haven't done this in a while, but today we will have 2 streams. So this earlier segment will be me playing this Yuri game, and then next after this we will play technically not Yuri but also kind of Yuri game of like a death game called Magical Girl Witch Trials with Unlighted, and we'll be translating it from Japanese to English. Yappy! So did I miss anything? Pluto, you finally came. No, it's okay. I know you were talking in my chat earlier. I was surprised you weren't the one who's first. I saw you. It's okay. I saw you and Tai there, but you were like the first. How am I doing? I'm doing good. How are you, Sid? Yeah, let's go. So, you want to go to the shore? Also, hope the audio's fine. I can't hear myself today for some reason. Again. So... good idea. What will you discover there, I wonder? I'm tired today, what's up? What's wrong? This night is far from over, and there are any number of adventures still waiting for you. I had the tab pulled up once you said you launched the game, but forgot that we had it muted from lurking in someone else's stream. Aw, baby, it's okay. Thank you very much for coming. No sleep? Why didn't you sleep, Sin? I hope that you have prepared yourself in advance, and I do hope, for your sake, that you have learned how to swim. Are we gonna get drowned like a siren? And again, avoiding spoilers, I will be liking. Thank you for coming, Pluto. Thank you. I was out with my cousin all night. Why? You should be home before 8 p.m. so you can like bed rot before EP time. That is the optimal late night time. Akari and Mousy, it's okay to be late. I love you guys. Thank you for coming. We wanted McDonald's. Actually, McDonald's late at night is like the GOAT. I forgive you, Sin. But I hope you get to sleep soon, though. Mousy, it's okay, Akari. I barely started. It's only like 2 sentences. We've been yapping this whole time, so you're good. You're basically not late. And it's my fault too for being late. Went to a bar in the park. That sounds really fun. Oh, I miss like going out at night and just doing whatever. It's so fun. I'm so jealous. Hi, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Hello. I have a sneaking suspicion that the skill might come in handy. And then got home and played Overwatch. Ooh! I think I was there lurking a bit, but I didn't have time to say hi before I had to leave. But I think I saw. Did you win? Thank you for the check-in. You follow the path which leads to the shore, supporting yourself on weary, aching limbs which feel ready to snap at the knee beneath the burden of your weight. We won! Yay! Good. Could I get some advice later if possible, depending on what advice? I'm not very smart. I don't know if I'm good with advice giving, but I'll try my best. You are a little more than a wisp of a... You are a little more than a wisp of a girl. But you have been running for so very long, and your feet are so very numb. You feel like a great lumbering thing. You need to lie down, and quickly. You only hope, as you continue to run, that you will find a means to escape your current predicament by the shore. Have to sleep now. Have a good dream. Thank you for coming before sleep, Pat. Mama. Have a good sleep. Night. You do not know what awaits you, but you have visions of a harbor extending out to the horizon, cradling a fleet of white-sailed fishing vessels. Surely there will be a kindly fisherman who will be willing to take you far, far away on his boat, to a place where your pursuer will not be able to find you. Oh, see, licky, ma. I can't wait to see Mouse licking. I bet it's gonna be really cute. I hope like the tongue is tiny. Hello, bruh. Anli, why the fuck are you awake? Hi, baby. What you doing, baby? Awake? Oh my god, Anli. Mano Saba is not until later. Okay, Avian. I am Anli. Hi, Anli. I'm Vere. Like, You're on my screen? Yeah, you're looking at me. It gets all lonely here. Hi, Spompy. Welcome, baby. Anli, 5 stream streak. I thought you hated me. Oh my god, Anli. How do I ask both of them to a dance? I've never done this before. You're going to ask them both to a dance? Well, if they both know both of them are your partners, then just tell them, hey, you want to go to dance with me and this person? Maybe like that? I don't know. I've never been in a polyamorous relationship. I've only been in one relationship in my life. I've never even like broken up or anything. I am like very bad with romantic stuff. But honestly, just like, hey, I want to go to this dance with you, and I'm also planning to bring other person along. And you send both texts to both of them. Would you like to go with me or something like that? Unless you have the culture of like making a big grand gesture for prom dancing and stuff like that. Cause again, I didn't when my prom happened in my school, me and my friends, we just went to the arcade in our dresses. So I'm sorry, I'm very bad. I don't hate you that much, it seems. You love me, Anli. I'm surprised of it myself. You love me. Look at my model. I have an Angie one. Very loyal to chaos. It's more like only chaos wants my ass. Me who never had prom. Did you get it like during COVID? Baby. My prom was far from COVID because I'm old. But honestly, it wasn't that fun. I don't know. It was more fun because we went to the arcade and like I got to see my friends with floor-length ballroom gowns playing what is it? DDR? Dance Revolution? Yeah. Kiosk and have it. Leggy! 80 stream streak! You love me! Holy shit! 80 stream streak! Holy shit, you're such a good boy, Leggy! You did so well with your streaks. I got out right before COVID. Perfect! Then you're old like me, Spompy. Akawi, thank you for the 55 stream streak. You guys love me. I'm so happy. Thank you so much. Oh my god, thank you. You're such a good girl for getting a 55 stream streak. Damn. Um, I was thinking of maybe getting them flowers. Flowers are always cute. Do you know what their favorite flowers are? Cause of course, the number one advice is always get them what flowers they like best. But the second advice is if you don't know, then maybe get ones that have like a very nice meaning. Because there's like something called the flower language. If you don't know, you can look it up. Like how red rose means like a romantic love, while a yellow rose means friendship and whatnot. You should absolutely look that up first before buying flowers. Kosuke, hi! Welcome, welcome! Thank you for coming! I don't yet, but I'm going to do some snooping. Yes, yes, ask their friends. I'm sure their friends would love to help. We are all old. I'm old. So for real for that. I'm glad at least all of you are old with me. Then they called me a good girl again. You're always a good girl, Kawi. Do you want me to do the mommy? I should have the fucking mommy toggle. Fuck, I really need to draw the. I really need to have like a mommy toggle. I need to draw that, but I'm so fucking lazy. I hate it. But it's white flowers. Isn't that for like funerals? Thank you for the hydrate, Lakey. Yeah, that's cool. Hanakotoba. Yes, yes, hanakotoba. Is it from Japanese? Then, like the whole meaning, language of flowers? I didn't know, like where it originated from. Nice ass, Pompey. Shake it for me, baby. You can imagine too the face of this kindly fisherman. A face you have lifted from the fairy tales you read in abundance as a small child. You'll have thick bushy eyebrows and a dark brown beard streaked through with gray. It is one interpretation of Japan. Thank you. The bottom typing strikes again. What's Pompey? Good baby. I'm gonna live for a bit to finish homework. Good luck with homework. Thank you for coming. He'll look intimidating at a glance, but he will be fiercely protective of you, just like a father. You do not know what fathers are supposed to be like. You're only imagining. It is your imagination, however, which grants you the strength needed to keep going. You run to the shore. It takes some time before you can finally emerge from the woods, but finally you've done it. You do it. Is it not like 6 a.m. for you, Unli? Where cute girls kissing? Oh, the last one we hugged and she fell asleep on my boobs, but then she buried me alive. So, yeah. Ooh, kind of, you know. It's 7:30. Oh, right. Time zone changes. Unlay, time zone changes. Are we moving up our stream time? Unlay, time zone changes. We did not talk about this. Well, I'll try to play this game fast. Okay, I'll try to play this game fast. The tingles from being called good girl affects my arms and Lena. Want me to make other places go now, Macaulay? That's not that good, sorry. Oh, baby girl, 12, honey! Licky for you too, Maushi. I'm sorry, I forgot. Not forgiven. Beg on your knees. Came for a quick visit. I gotta go back to prepare stuff for tomorrow's big day. Ooh, whatever it is, I hope you have fun. Thank you for coming, Kosuke. Bye-bye. You run to the shore. It takes some time before you finally emerge from the woods, but finally you do it. Baby girl, hi! How much time, you ask? I cannot answer that. Did I not say that time had begun to lose all of its meaning? The forest is behind you now, at least, and all the awful nightmares that lurk within it. It is still cold, though, and still foggy. You gonna DM me? Yeah, slide into my DMs, girl. It is still dark, too. The sun has yet to rise. You can see the moon more clearly now as it hangs above your head, round as any pearl or orb or crystal ball. The moonlight shines down upon the vertiginous cliffs, which plummet sharply downwards to an array of sharp, spiky rocks below. You felt, upon escaping the woods, a degree of hope, but the sight of these weather-blasted cliffs gives you a pause. You inhale. Then you frown. And what are you to do? You did not think this plan of yours very well. Not that you had much in the way of a plan in the first place. Wait, why did the time zone change for Unli? Because Unli is in Europe. So, and they do this stupid thing where they change their times twice a year. I have my lesson at the usual time with Lighty, so if we do our lesson at your usual time, we'll have to do a shorty. I feel like an idiot. I'm sorry, you are an idiot. It's okay. Vera loves pathetic, man. You know this, Unli. There's little in the way of civilization here. The cliffs are far from the village. How far? You do not know. And you cannot see any houses. They do it in the US, true, it sucks. I always have to adjust my times with my friends because they're like, the time zones change. Yeah. No, it's okay. Unli likes apologizing, Akari. It's kind of his thing. It's okay. Where exactly will you rest your weary head? And what of your weary legs? Grrr. No grrr. I think I found a French person the other day. I forgot who. But I found a French viewer and I was like, Unli? Omo? Fitfully, you look around. There's nobody to your east, nor is there anybody to your west. Did they insult you? No, they were very nice. Unlike you, Unli. If not, they're not. I said a seal pushed me, but they didn't say anything else. I'm so sad. There's no point in looking south. That is the way you came. And when you look to the north, the world falls away from you. The cliffs are too steep to scale, and it is too dark. Surely there is not a soul here to help you. You are on your own. You feel so overwhelmed you could very well cry. You do not cry, however. You know that tears have never helped anyone. You got yourself into this mess. Now you need to get yourself out of it. It is with this thought in mind that you inhale a lungful of salty oceanic air. Then you begin your exploration in earnest. Keep away from the edge of the cliffs, afraid that you might slip and take a sudden unfortunate tumble into the abyss below. You are not as attached to your mortal body as some humans are, but you do not want to die. Interesting, our mortal body. How fascinating to say. Interesting. You still care for yourself, if only a little. And it is this sense of self-preservation which compels you onwards. You glance this way and that, depressing the tall grass beneath your shoes as you search for a place to shelter. Surely there must be somewhere? You cannot see any likely-looking settlements, but... What is that over yonder? Could that be a roof? Hurry onwards, hope budding anew in your heart until at long last you reach your destination. There is a house after all out here in the wilds, though it doesn't at a glance look very welcoming. The solitary house that you have discovered, not so far from the cliffs, is rather unremarkable. It is so small and squat, you cannot imagine it contains within it more than one floor. You cannot even imagine that it contains much more than one room. Though it is dark, it is not dark enough to mask that the cottage has something of a slant to it. It is leaning listlessly to one side, like a drunken sailor. The thatched roof, meanwhile, which tops his dwelling, has certainly seen better days. There's a hole in the thatch. There's several holes, in fact, and parts of it look particularly bare, almost bald. That is rather concerning. Should it rain, you will not be properly protected from the elements. Can you really stay the night in such a place? You have some misgivings. But do your misgivings matter really when there is nowhere else to go? It is not as though you have any other options. It is with a sense of defeat, therefore, that you approach the cottage, which sticks out of the earth like a tombstone. Part of you wants to turn back, but you know that would be foolish. I would stay the night at such a place. Easy? You're not scared? Pompey? I feel like if it rains, you're kind of fucked. You'll get so wet. The windows of the cottage are dark, but that does not necessarily mean it is empty. It is rather late at night after all. Whoever lives here, if indeed anybody does live here, might be asleep. Oh wait, I have to choose the pressure. Can you come up with something? Vida is so bad at coming up with compliments, but good girl, Twal. You're so close to reaching affiliate without even streaming. That is so sexy of you. Now I'm already wet. Good baby, Swampy. Let me get you closer to... You know what, Twal? Let me get you closer to that. Everyone, if you can, please follow my friend Twal. She is a very good artist. And if we keep following her, she might eventually start streaming. So if we could all please follow Twal and support her in her journey of trying to become a streamer despite never streamed before her entire life. You have to understand, okay? Twal, my baby, she fucking has a fugi of her, and like her tits are melons. It's great. It's so awesome. If you want to see melons on your screen, you have to follow Twal. Yuppie! There you go. Do you like your compliment, Twal? Mama, baby girl. I cannot imagine the owners of this cottage will appreciate being roused so very late at night. Melons. I love your melons. It's so funny. I love it. Cannot let yourself worry too much about these small details, however. That was pretty cute, not gonna lie. Veda, always cute. Otherwise, you will never get anywhere. You swallow. The taste of the salty sea breeze is pungent in the back of your nostrils. Then you rap the knuckles of your right fist on the door. You rap quietly at first, but you do not hear any resultant shuffling inside the cottage. Perhaps you did not use enough strength. Emboldened, you rap your knuckles on the door for a second time, more loudly this time. You wait a few moments, but still, you cannot hear anything. Perhaps the cottage is unoccupied after all. You knock for a third time, then wait. I am also so fucking impatient, I get this. The third time is, as they say, the charm. But for all that, your knocking goes unanswered. I love the music in the background so much. It is so nice. I could sleep to this. Well, nobody can say that you did not try. More intrigued now than anxious, your fingers find the handle of the door. You pull it down and, to your surprise, it yields easily. The door swings back for you, as if by magic. It feels almost as if this was preordained. Step foot inside the cottage, which is very dark, and glance around. The music is slowly making me eat. Isn't it late for you, Swampy? You should eat. Good baby, please eat. It is hard to see, given the lateness of the hour, but the cottage's interior is about as inspiring as its exterior. Eep right meow, eep right meow. Eep Duvera's voice in your ear, baby. Yeah, it is so good. I love the music. Which is to say, not very. Mapbar, hi! Welcome. How you doing today? Hope you're doing well. So far in the story, we found a cottage in the shore. That's it. I just wanted to call Yippee! A clip from Twal! Yippee! Please follow Twal, everyone. She's such a good girl. It is every bit as small and cramped as you fancied when you observed it from the outside. There are a few cupboards which line the walls, a wood fire which has since been extinguished, and a straw pallet on the floor which must function as a bed. Doing well? Hope you're doing well as well. I had some yummy noodles and some yummy pizzas for breakfast, and I basically bed rotted and bothered other people in their streams all morning before stream, so I'm having a blast. Hope you're having a great day. In the basement of that cabin is a princess. Oh. Have you finished that game, Slay the Princess? Did you end up finishing it, Unli? Your research is unsuccessful, however, when it comes to trying to locate other humans. You cannot find another soul. Surely that is to your benefit, though? If nobody else lives here, then you might as well make yourself at home. Or as at home as one can be, I suppose, in a small, cramped cottage such as this, with holes in the roof. I finished the game many times, but I have yet to 100% it. That's what I meant by finishing, because I know you want to 100% it. I see. Taking another break then? You close the door behind you, then approach the straw pallet. All of a sudden, you feel incredibly weary. Tiredness that assails your limbs is absolute. So intense it overcomes the last of your concern. Settle down upon the straw pallet, yawning as you do. It is not comfortable, but being able to lie down eases some of your aches and pains. Lying down, even on an uncomfortable makeshift bed such as this one, is better than standing. Food sounds good, bed rotting doesn't sound as good. You don't like bed rotting? Math bar? I'm very surprised. It is far, far better than running. Your eyelids fall shut, your lashes melting together. Adu kapanchat. Sorry. And soothed by the sounds of wind and the distant rolling of the waves, you fall asleep. Everything rots in the end. Rotting sounds like a good end. Unli, I actually have an idea for you. So I would like your input for it later. But I have an idea for you. So yeah. You are emo. Then you begin to dream. It is not uncommon, of course, to dream. The best and the worst of us do it, from queens in their castles to peasants sleeping in their straw. For me, for you, baby girl. Why, who is to say that all you have observed tonight has not, in a sense, been a dream of its own? Ooh! First of all, I don't have a bed. Second of all, I mostly only lay down at bed before sleeping. You don't have a bed? Where do you sleep? Like in a sofa or something? Would that make your nighttime fancies, then, a dream inside a dream? Perhaps our dreams are empty, hollow things stacked inside one another, like little wooden dolls. Is that not a whimsical thought? How very droll. Your dreams, however, cannot be called whimsical, and neither are they particularly droll. They are not pure fabrications, as dreams sometimes are, fleeting fancies which can never come to pass. Your dreams are of a rather more pernicious sort. In your dreams, you are at the conservatoire, with your red hair tied back into two prim, proper braids. I usually sleep on the floor with two pillows, sometimes a mat. Do you prefer it that way, or do you just don't want to buy a mattress? Honestly, floor's great. It's cold. It's nice. You're walking through the courtyard, clutching your books to your chest as you make your way to the library. Your head is bowed so as to not look at the faces of your passing classmates. Oh, they mentioned how we're bullied so early on. You do not want to meet their eyes. These girls with their sensible braids and their sensible shoes are merciless. You hunch your shoulders together in the stream of yours, so as to not draw their attention, but alas, it is not enough. You stumble, clumsy thing that you are, and you fall, and just like that, all eyes are upon you. They are staring at you. They're laughing at you. You lay there on the ground by the fountain, your books scattered and your skirt in a woeful state of disarray. Your knee hurts. I'm saving up money for a mattress. No, it's okay. It's okay, ma'am. I hope you can get to buy one soon. I think they're not too expensive, depending on what you get. Because we have mattresses with that are like detachable, kind of like without the bed frames, and we do use that a lot. So, and I think those aren't as expensive, I believe. Yeah. Hope you get to buy one soon, Math Bar. It will be good for your spine. Please protect your spine while you're still young. Your knee hurts. Is it bleeding? You examine your injured leg, trying not to cry, and as this transpires, you hear a voice. One of your classmates is calling out to you. She has acknowledged you. Floor time is so lovely though. It is, but every day, like, I think floor time is lovely when within limit, you know, like if you nap on the floor, that's like the good shit. But if you spend years laying on the floor sleeping, I don't think that's good for your back. I might be wrong. I'm not a chiropractor or like a spine doctor or anything. It's not like my wheelbarrow, so I don't know. But I don't know. You look up shyly, tears beating in your eyes, at a girl taller than you and prettier and much more refined. She extends her hand towards you. Does she mean to help you? Cannot hurt to try, can it? Hesitantly, you reach out to accept her offered aid. Her fingers curl around yours tightly, perhaps too tightly. Her nails dig into your skin. It hurts. Deftly, the girl pulls you to your feet. Your legs feel weak from your fall, and your knees still aching, still bleeding. Nearing 30, so not that young anymore. Then you definitely need a mattress. And you know how it is, I'm not from a well-off family and shit. We don't have any beds, but just trying to slowly upgrade. That's good, that's good. I totally get it. I totally get it. Mattresses are good. Mattresses are good. Again, there's like more affordable ones. Like there are the rolled beds that I know we've used. Those are pretty comfy. And again, the ones we use the most is like just a normal foam mattress that is kind of like hard, and you just put it in bed frames. Or I guess if you don't have bed frames on the floor, it still works. I use it a lot. So yeah, I get it. Makes sense. It's tough sometimes. You stumble, feeling out of sorts, but you are not afforded much an opportunity to gather your bearings. The girl's hands are on your shoulders. She's laughing at you. Then she's pushing you. The sound of the fountain and the running water which drums against its basin is all of a sudden very loud. It is overwhelming. It surrounds you. Then it engulfs you. It is cold as ice. You cannot breathe. The crushing of the water continues, echoing in your eardrums over and over, and then you do not want to remember this. What good will it do? It is in the past where the past ought to remain. I think I'll buy one from IKEA though. I usually just aim for a mid-range item or more expensive ones for these kinds of things. Cheaper things cost a lot more in the long run. IKEA is good though. I think IKEA is very affordable for what you get. I have like this glass mason jar that I bought from IKEA for yogurts and jams, and it's lasting me a long time, and it's actually pretty well made. Like, I generally think IKEA items are very, very good. Kitty! Oh my god, do you have Discord? If you have Discord and you would like to share kitty pics, I have a Discord in my description, and you are welcome to share anytime. We love kitties. Hi, meow. We're never going to go back, not even in your dreams. It is with this determination which forces you back into the world of the waking with the start. Oh, Barzan, it's been a while. Hi, how you doing? Hope you've been doing well. Hi. How you doing? IKEA would last a good long time. I still have a bunch of kitchenware from years ago. Yeah. IKEA is like a sort of a new thing here. It's only been here for like, what, 5 years maybe? But I've had my jar for like at least 3 years, and I use it pretty much daily, and it's still working amazingly. So I love IKEA. Hades, hi! Model looks adorable. Thank you so much. I worked hard on it. Thank you. Hi, Hades! I'm streaming early! Yippee! It is this determination which forces you back into the world of the waking from the start with a start. Gasp like a fish as you sit upright, your eyes unnaturally wide. You feel wearied from a lack of sleep, and with half-lidded eyes, you glance about. It is still dark inside your cottage, the sky visible from beyond the window splashed, still with stars. How long were you asleep? You are not sure. I guess I haven't been at the chat for a long time. I usually you watch me from work and listen to you've been lurking this whole time? Oh my god, thank you. You're so sweet, you're so cute. You're okay. I hope you have a better day. Have you eaten? Have you drank? Or if it's still morning for you, did you have a good sleep? I was like, yippee, Hades! Sure. Anyway, I don't usually bed rot because I spend lots of hours outside during the weekdays, and usually during weekends, if I'm home, I'll sit cross-legged in front of the low table with my laptop. Honestly, that's real. That's so real. Do you not get pins and needles like kasamutan? When you sit cross-legged like that, I could like sit cross-legged for like 5 minutes, and then I would start to have like those pins and needles. I hate it. You are not sure. Your dream was so very detailed, it really did feel like you had been transported into a different time, into a different place. When you inhale, you can taste rank floated water in your mouth. It's an early morning. Oh my god, we have similar times. Oh wait, no, Europe? Yeah, because it's early morning. Had a drink and an apple, had to take meds without, and it's not a good practice to do so without any food. Yeah. Good job, good job, good job. I hope you had. I hope it was a nice crisp apple. And yeah, yippee! Hi, Tai, welcome. So far we found the cottage, and we had a bad dream. That's it. You're getting a new viewer today. No, Uparson has been with me for a while. I remember. I memorized all the names, and then I was like, oh, they never come anymore. Boo hoo. But I remember. Parasocial viewer? No. Parasocial streamer. I try my best to remember all of you. Yeah, Uparson's been there for a while. I think since Melty time, right? Around Melty time, I believe you're from either Melty or Demon, right? So before you, Tai. Maybe around the same time as Bomber. Even earlier? When was it then? What game did you see me first play? Yeah, it's probably at least a year, right? At least. Yeah, I tend to brood in my room for most days. I'm a massive introvert. The only social interaction I get is streaming. Crazy how I've never seen them before. They lurk a lot, apparently, which is very sweet of them. Tentatively, you pat yourself down, your fingers trailing against the front of your uniform. So vivid was your dream, you half expect to find that your clothes are damp. This is not the case, however. You are, in fact, perfectly dry. Well, now what are you going to do? Will you go back to sleep? That sounds like the best option available to you. You are very tired. But your senses feel too overwrought all of a sudden for sleep. You do not think you could bear it. On unsteady legs, you rise to your feet. I am stupid. Then stand by the window. You look out to the starry sky and to the pitted moon which hang amongst them, and you frown. You can hear the windows outside howling like an injured animal, and more softly the ebb and flow of the waves as they meet the cliffs. Not sure, just remember I found you when looking for one of the otome games I like. It doesn't narrow down a search that much with you. That's fair. Steam Prison? Steam Prison is like one of my earlier ones. I can't remember. Can you do the command? What is it? Follower age or something? Let me try. Can I do that with you? Ito. Doesn't do anything. I would laugh if it was Glass Heart Princess. I'm sure Parzin was there for Glass Heart Princess. December of 2024. Fuck, you've been with me since the beginning. Homie Cypher? Dude, you've been with me since the beginning. Oh my god, I love you. Greedy, welcome, wife. How are you, wife? Mama. I'm a Malay in my blood, and sitting cross-legged is just baked into my DNA. Okay, just kidding. I really feel numb or kesemutan. I usually sit like that even on chairs. I'm fucking uncivilized. Dude, when I eat, I have one leg propped up like a tukang becak. I don't know if you know that, but like an uncivilized girl, basically. I just have one foot on the chair and then one foot on the floor. It's chill. Are the homies Cypher? Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Why are you flustered, baby? Akari be tweaking out over we called a good girl. It's very cute. It's very cute. Why are you flustered, baby? I just sit like a pretzel all the time. I'm so freaking hyper mobile. Can you like do the splits? If you can just do the splits, I have another question. If you can. Celine, hi. Where's Shelly? You said there's Shelly. Where's Shelly? I do that to you sometimes, just if I'm by myself or family, though, not at functions or events. Yes, same. Of course. At functions or events, my feet stays on the floor. Or at the most, I just cross it, you know? Like a man, though, not like a girl, because crossing it like a girl doesn't feel comfortable. I wish I could. That's like the only thing I can't do for some reason. Can you put your legs behind your head? Because I know someone who's also hypermobile and he can like put his legs behind his head and it's so cool. I love my little streamers. If I caught someone from the start of their channel, I'll probably look after them no matter how many years pass, even if I will be too shy to show myself. I love you, mama. Thank you so much for, taking the time, even though you're shy, to say hi to me. I always appreciate it whenever I get messages. So thank you. Thank you so much, mama. Sally is making you flustered? Aw, not very. Sad. You hate me. You fucking hate me. You can do that, Avian? Yo, that is so cool. I'm so jealous. I am as stiff as a boulder. I'm stiff as a brick. I can barely reach my toes without bending my knees. I can't even, straighten my legs fully up. I am so bad at that. I don't hate you. I love you, Heavy. I don't know, man. I don't know why. You like Sally more. I'm so sad. But that is not all. Sorry for not saying it sooner. Oh, yeah. What is that sound? Why, it is almost like singing. The voice is far away enough that you cannot pick out any individual words, nor even the individual syllables. But there is a haunting quality to it all. The singer, whoever they are, possesses quite a pretty voice, high and clear as a bell. The song is a melancholy one which stirs your heart. Curiosity takes root inside you, as it did during that fateful day you found that book in the library. Oh, are we actually in a fairy tale that processes all of our traumas? Or some shit? Oh, that would be cool. Ito. Ripvere? Ripvere because Vere is very inflexible. Yes, I can do 100 squats, but I can't do yoga. Very strong, but not flexible. I would rather take weighted squats over fucking yoga class anytime, which is bad. I should work on my flexibility, but lazy. Logically, you know that you should not go outdoors to seek the source of that singing, but emotionally, that is another matter altogether. You really should have learned your lesson by now. You should know better than go sticking your nose into business which does not concern you. A naughty little girl such as you never do learn. You cross the old fisherman's cottage as though in a dream, then reach for the handle of the door. The handle depresses easily enough beneath your grasping fingers, and the doors open with a click. The rest of the world yawns before you, framed in the doorway, all of it bathed in moonlight. You thought it was cold inside the cottage, but it is colder still now that the door is open. An unpleasant wind rushes forth to meet you, knifing mercilessly through the fabric of your uniform. Doorknob! Hi, baby. How are you? Hubby does her squats with me. Baby, you gotta check. That's why. No. Sorry. Flirting brain does not work right now. We'll get to that, but I'll make sure to keep my ass nice and firm for you, wife. There. Kind of better. It's okay to be late. It's your first time, doorknob. I'll be mean to you. Eventually. But hi, welcome. I'm the opposite. I can't even do a single push-up. You think I can do a push-up? Push-ups are hard, dude. Push-ups are so hard. I can, back when I was still doing gym, I could at least do a little bit of push-up. Like, you know, like when you prop your body on like a chair and you push down, I can do that. But like an actual push-up, I cannot do it. I was a bit overweight before, but I went down about 13 to 14 kilograms, so I'm a bit better. That's a lot! Congratulations, Math Bar! Yo, let's go! I'm still overweight. I need like to raise like another 15 or so. I was very heavy. I was like super heavy back in high school, and I reduced it by a lot, but then I regained like half of it. So now I'm still fucking fat, but I will get there one day. Oh, baby, you're so generous. Anything for you, wifey. Push-ups are so hard. Push-ups and like, what is it called? Like pull-ups are really, really hard. Blady, you like me. Oh my god, Blady. Hi, what you doing? Oh my god, stop. I'm so shy. Hi, baby. Let me just give you a shout out. Oh my god, it's like he likes me or something. That's crazy. How was it? Did you scream like a little bitch? Were you good? Team Scary, poor baby. Mom, before you like father? What do you mean, like father? I never like your father. What do you mean? I mean, he just rated me. I mean, I love your father. Your father's amazing. Glad it's over. He said my name instead of yours earlier. I knew I never liked your father. I knew I never liked him. This is why I have my own wife. Pika Princess, how? It's okay, Narde. All Southeast Asian girls look the same to your father. The writer of this game loves dramatizing everything. It is very... do you mean like the game I'm playing? Because it is very like fairy tale-esque. I actually really like it. Oh, Pika, good girl? Pika, you're such a good girl, princess. Thank you so much for coming. Is that good enough? We had these annoying tests in school where it's basically how many push-ups you could do. I would die. We had the blip test and I suck at that. She didn't hear you? Well, sucks to suck. My balls. Hi, Anton. If you don't mind me asking, why did you regain your weight? Okay. A little very storyline. So, I was 94 kilograms at like my heaviest in high school. Stress eating, dude, stress eating was so bad. I went to McDonald's like 5 days a week, which is insane. It was such a big money spending. But then, I got some health complications that will be like a whole new... Like, I don't mind talking about it, but like, it will be so long if I talk about it now, so we'll just skip it. But basically, I got like health complications, and in order to fix it, I have to reduce my weight. So my doctor gave me these appetite suppressant pills, which helps. It helps so much that I actually don't really eat in a day. So like, I would only drink a box of chocolate milk in the morning and then eat dinner at night, and that is it. As an active university student. So like, Health complications suck. It's okay. It doesn't impact me on daily life. It's PCOS, polycystic ovary syndrome, if you know about it, but it does not impact me in the daily life whatsoever, so it's okay. But yeah, what is it called? Where was I? My train of thought is gone. Yeah, but basically it worked really well that I was like, hey, what if I just don't eat? And then I just didn't eat for a while. Like, I ate only once a day, which is like very bad. I got like massive stomach ulcers from that. But I dropped 20 kilograms in like 3 months, which is like so unhealthy. And then once the medicine stopped, I regained like half of it back. So yeah, that's story time basically. But yeah, essentially, I didn't learn the good eating habits. I just starved myself, and that's why I regained most of my weight back. Yeah, 20 kilograms in 3 months. Yeah, it was pretty bad. It was actually so bad because I went to uni in like another city essentially, right? And it was by train. And every time I get home from the uni, I always think, what if I fucking pass out? Because I feel like I'm gonna pass out. It's actually so bad. Never do that. Never do that. It's so bad. Why are you giving me money? Who did that? Blade, thank you for the 1 bit. Wait a minute. Wait your turn. But yeah, it was actually really bad. Definitely do not recommend ever doing that. That is so bad for you. Now I have stomach ulcers and I have like, I get like really dizzy and lightheaded now if I don't eat for like a little bit. So yeah, it's actually long-lasting damages from being stupid. But don't be stupid, guys. Anyways, Pika, baby girl, you're so cute today. Thank you so much for visiting me. You want a kiss? Mama? Is that good? How do you guys gain weight? By being fucking fat, Anton. I just eat a lot. I don't know. But I understand, honestly, because when I don't have the appetite, I just... why? Person, why? Person, why? You come back after like a few months and then you why? Thank you so much for the 5 gifted stars, but why? That's my story of how stupid I was in university. Move your heart. Thank you. You feel me? Wait, really? Did you also act stupid? Me stuck in 65 kilograms for 2 years now, honestly. Go to the gym, lift a lot of weights. That made me so fucking hungry. When I was going to the gym, I could not lose weight because I'm just so fucking ravenous. Can maybe try that. I've been bouncing between 59 to 60, dude. I've been stuck in the 75-ish range and it will not go down. She can't say words. Vere loses her track of mine easily. But thank you so much, Parson. Thank you so much. Oh yeah, now they can use my emotes. Now you can lick everyone. Guess you don't want a kiss from me right now, sickies? Then I'll just kiss your forehead, baby girl. Show me how cute you look when flushed. Time to pay the interest. What interest, Upars? Thank you so much. You're so sweet. You really didn't have to, but thank you so much. You're very, very sweet. Holy moly, glad you're doing better. Of course, I also now that I only stream and I'm basically jobless, I don't get stressed as much anymore, and my ulcers don't really flare up as much. Because back when I was still working and it was stressful or I was tired, I would have to go to the doctors like once a week because I get sick. I just a baby. So yes, I'm actually really happy I'm streaming instead of working. Yippee! What's your eating routine like? These days, I usually eat breakfast before stream and then either snack during nighttime or eat another meal if I'm super hungry at night. But yeah, honestly, I still eat like shit. I eat like fried food all the time. I'm trying to change it. I made like sausages yesterday and it was good. Yeah! Yella. Hi! It's your first time chat and you're giving me 100 bits? Thank you! Hi! Do I know you? That's random. Hi! I gained the weight with medication as a side effect. Over 20 kilograms in 2 weeks. That sounds awful. I am so sorry to hear that. I get that. I genuinely get that. Again, I have like PCOS, which is like a hormone disorder. And it basically makes like losing weight and like it causes hormone imbalance and also like pre-diabetic conditions in me. So like weight stuff and is really difficult. So I get you so much. I am so sorry to hear that. It must suck. I hope you get used to it soon and you can like work it off or something. Cause I remember back when I was like 94, I would like bite the inside of my cheeks all the time because of how chubby I am. It is not fun. I knew whenever I feel too fat, it is whenever I talk and I accidentally bite my cheeks because I'm so fucking fat. Then I know I need to lose weight. But hi, how are you? Thank you so much. Really Pop didn't eat lunch before streaming. No, I do. I eat lunch. I eat before streaming and I eat after streaming. Hi. About 50 kilograms in a few years. That sucks. I can't imagine like the stress it must cause, which in turn will raise the weight even more. I feel you so much. It's Spicy's girlfriend. Oh my god. Hi. AKA your lover. Hi, thank you so much for the 100 BDs. You're so sweet. Just lurking while playing Gigabash. Have fun, so thank you for coming. That gamer girl Veda. Yes, I am a basement dweller. You're gonna make my partner's jelly? Wait, why? Yeah, I know someone with PCOS. It really sucks. Honestly, it doesn't really bother me because I don't have the condition that makes it so that I have a lot of hair growing on my body. But menstrual cycle is a fucking mess. Oh my god, thank you for the subscription. Thank you so much. You know, can I be your lover too? You know, Spicy doesn't have to know. Thank you so much. You're very sweet. Saw the hype train notification, decided I needed to contribute. Thank you so much. I gotta go, hubby. Family business occurred. I'm so sorry. Of course. Thank you so much for coming, Greed Wifey. Thank you. Good luck with stuff. It's okay. We're just chatting anyway, apparently. It's fine. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for the biddies. Thank you for the subs. I didn't expect that. Thank you, everyone. Chronic illnesses and conditions are so sucky. I was on 7. Yeah! Another one? Ooh. Oh, pardon. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you. You are a sweet baby. Thank you so much. Crystal, thank you for the TN stream streak. Hi. Boop the Crystal. Hi. Chronic illnesses and conditions are so sucky. I was on 7 different anti-nausea meds during chemo and I have friends on a bunch of stuff. Yes, I was on metformin, which is a diabetes medicine for my PCOS. And it made me feel so fucking faint all the time. And it does nothing. It does fucking nothing, but I have to take it. So yeah, medicine's blah. Angie. I feel lucky that so far I don't have any physical illnesses. I really do wish you all the best. Thank you. Again, it doesn't bother me. It doesn't do anything except, yeah, I'm really genuinely not bothered except going, oh my god, you know, I don't have my period this month. Oh no, I'm a basement dweller anyway. I don't go outside. I literally can't. Like, it's just the hormones. It cannot be anything else. But yes, thank you very much. That's amazing. I hope you continue to have overall good health. Good health is so important, especially these days. Medicine is so expensive. It's bullshit. But anyways, sorry for a little bit. After yapping so much, I need to go to the toilet. As usual. Be right back, everyone. Sorry for the gap. god, Mousy, I love you too, baby. I love you too. Sorry, I was holding in my... I needed to go to the toilet real bad. I just kept yapping and I could not find the time. I'm sorry, Mousy. I don't hate you. You know that. I'll lick you so much later. It's okay, baby. Please don't murder me with by hot yandere girls, or caging, or getting buried, please. Because the time zone between myself and Vere as well, so I'm normally not around for her streams with you. Oh, Unli! Yes, this is true. This is true. But also Hades just hates Unli. He mentioned that to me. Yes. Thank you for contributing to the piss. Hey, I only went to the toilet once today, so that's actually wrong. Please unpiss me. Of course, everyone deserves to be healthy. Alright, let's go and continue the story because Vere kept yapping. My bad. Thank you, Tai. An unpleasant wind rushes forth to meet you, knifing mercilessly through the fabric of your uniform. You look across the cold, inhospitable landscape, your fingers clenched into fists at your side. I hate nobody. Except Vere? No, you love Vere. I know you do. You even offered to cook for me, which is very sweet of you. I trust in Hades' love. Then you step out into the unknown. You canvass the cliff face, led by nothing more than the luxurious singing. I hate nobody at Unpiss! So haunting and ethereal is this voice. As it hangs on the breeze, it would be enough to send 1,000 ships off to war. You keep walking into the night and until you reach the very edge of the cliffs when they drop downwards into empty air. You ought not to go any further, but the voice has yet to cease. You can still hear it echoing inside your head. The voice is really pretty. It compels you to act. You look down at the shore, which seems like a dizzying distance away, and out to the ocean, which is breaking against the scattered rocks below. Your eyes narrow with determination. Thank you for the 7th stream streak, Tai! Are you trying to cause trouble? That's the mermaid singing. I love siren song. It's so cool. Then you take a step towards the cliff. These cliffs are steep and the rocks below them are sharp. Doesn't talk mean shit in Indonesia? It kind of sounds like Thai. Thai! Yeah, Thai means shit. I already told her Thai means shit, but she still wants to be called Thai, so I just call Thai. Yes, Thai means shit. Unfortunately. Well, Vera said that first, not me. But Vera always says we hate her. This is true. This is true. You have to prove your love to Vera because Vera needs affirmations daily. If you don't come, that means you hate Vera. You can see them glinting in the darkness, their tips jagged like the teeth of hungry predators. The cold wind blows, rocking your hair, and you shudder from it. Your shoes were not built for scaling cliffs, and your heels do not have much in the way of purchase, particularly not when the cliffs are so steep. Fortunately, you like being called shit? I mean, good for you, baby girl. Clinging to the cliff is no small feat, yet you are determined to ease yourself onto the shore, in one piece preferably. The wind is so powerful, it feels as though there is something deliberately malicious to it. You wonder during your descent if it means to knock you off your perch on purpose, to cast you down to the rocks below. Well, if that is what it wants, then you refuse to give it the satisfaction. You can be awfully stubborn at times, and now is one of them. You continue to climb. How long have you been at it now? Until at long last your feet meet the shoreline below. I've made it, and you did not sustain too many injuries. Your palms are throbbing, yes, but after gripping those rocks, and you might have a few cuts. Your wounds are of a shallow and superficial sort. Things could have been worse. You flex your fingers. They feel uncomfortably numb and cold alongside it. You need to make one of these types of games with elves, then I'm in. You like elves? Ooh, I'm sure there are some. Your skin is prickling, but at least you can still feel discomfort. At least it is still attached to your bones, where it ought to be. Your vital organs concealed within the hollow cavity of your body. Is this route gonna be cannibalism? I'm so fucking in. Better than getting buried alive, shit. I have a lot to be thankful for. Unless they don't kill us immediately. I prefer to be killed immediately rather than suffering, but who doesn't, right? Because ouchie, ouchie, not good. This night has, by and large, been quite successful. There are no longer any obstacles between you and the mysterious voice which lulled you outdoors. Now you must find them. You set off down the shore, on the hunt of the singing voice which has captivated you so. You sidestep sharp, jagged rocks, which shot out of the sand like teeth. The rocks which cannot be circumnavigated. Meanwhile, you clamber over. All the while, the sound of the sea mingles with that of the singing. The description reminded me of an amazing body horror book I read recently, Hell Followed With Us. I highly recommend. I love gore. Actually, gore is so fun. I used to read a lot of psychological horror gore thing. So, yes, I am very much interested. It's such a shame I can't have like a nicer voice to read things for. Because I suck. Ito. A trans boy! Are you a weapon? Interesting. Interesting. It's so good, is it? It's not the type of things I would usually read because I don't really understand the... Like, there's so much happening in the summary that I usually don't look at books like these. But if you say it is, I might... I haven't read books in so long, but like the cover is so yummy. Somehow the fact that you're into gore doesn't surprise me. You're probably ended... Math bar! You're mean to me! What the fuck? Bully. No, I don't mind gore. And usually, I read mostly psychological mangas, like gambling and stuff like that. Like manipulating and stuff. And a lot of them are surprisingly paired with gore and ecchi for some reason. There's always a bloodied girl with like her skirt half torn or something somewhere. Always. Oh, Shash, you have a beautiful voice, girlie. No. Like, when I read, I can't make, like, the voices, you know? Like, I think I'm very monotone when I read things out loud. And also, I have a very nasally voice, which doesn't help because I have, like, a fan blowing at my face right now. But, yeah. All the while, the sound of the sea mingles with that of the singing. It provides an ethereal, haunting backdrop to your exploration, one which further adds to the surreality of your moonlight stroll. The waves lap against the shore, then recedes shyly, pushed and pulled by the bleached white moon, which hangs overhead. That doesn't matter, you sound so cute. You are a cutie avian! Mwah! Okay, I'm sorry, I feel bad. No. Hey, we're just joking around. I know you're just, you know, teasing. It's okay. I think I'm pretty good at reading intent. Like, if your intent is to be mean, I think I'll notice, so don't worry, you're all good. That genre is kind of outlandish or grotesque, so it's kind of fun. I do like those genres, yes. I like out-of-pocket stuff. It is fascinating to me. Back when I was a kid, I used to love watching National Geographics, like on those midnight channels of taboo, you know, like things that you don't really talk about. Fuck, those are so cool. I miss it every day. Mama, yay! The mama brain rot continues. Mama. The oceans that you have seen in your library books were all blue as sapphires, but this ocean is different. It is so late at night, it looks black instead. The undulating surface of the water reminds you of a mirror, though its depths are even deeper and much more mysterious. The sense of foreboding settles upon you, but you try to squash it. You will not let yourself be afraid. She's so pretty! That's my wife, guys! Dude, look at her. Dude, look at her. She's so gorgeous. Oh my god. Man, Yuri games are the best. At making pretty girls. Holy shit. I forgot to timestamp the video from yesterday. My bad. I'm stupid. She's so gorgeous. She is. I think we just have this inherent morbid curiosity. Do you prefer to read or watch your gore? I read. Because with like gore in media is pretty interesting, but at the same time, sometimes it's too much gore, you know? But with reading, it's always chill. Because I can just imagine it, and I'm bad with imagining, so it's fine. She is so pretty. You round a corner, your feet unsteady in their sensible brown shoes, and then, at long last, you see her, my wife. There's a woman sitting upon a rock out in the ocean. The woman's eyes are closed and her lips are parted, her expression soulful. She's singing. Her hair, which is fair, flutters around her face like a shroud, which adds to her otherworldly aura. Her eyes might be closed, but her lashes are long and luxuriant like a doll's. Her lips, meanwhile, which are parted in song, are soft, like the freshly plucked petals of a flower. Her face is perfect, as so are her proportions. I actually haven't read normal books for so long. I read a lot of professional literature. What are professional literature like? Or unless you mean like books about your profession, which I guess would make sense. I also like I've recently either like read some really weird ass smut books because haha hee hee funny, or professional books like psychology books. So I actually haven't read fiction in a while as well, except unless, you know, smut, but those don't really count because I mostly just read them because what? A door? You date a door? Yes, I will read this because it is funny. So yeah, I read mostly fiction, either fantasy or sci-fi. I used to love dystopian, like things like I really loved Divergent actually, but then they kept like kissing and fucking, and I was like, fuck, you're ruining it. Fucking romance ruins everything. I think a fantasy book I really like is Marissa Mayer's Cinder Chronicles, which is about fairy tales that are twisted into things. So like the first book, for example, is about Cinderella, except Cinderella is a cyborg, and instead of dropping her shoes on the steps of the castle, she drops her entire foot on the castle. And it was, when I read that summary, it was like, I'm hooked. Give it to me. And it was really good. It was really, really good. I loved it. I knew you'd like her, lol. She's also my most favorite girl in this game. Oh! Maybe now's a good time for you to do some Mermaid Yuri ASMR content. What will I do? Blub, 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 blub? Like, give me fish. Blub, 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 blub. What am I supposed to do? We found a putri laut. Let's go. I read that. It is so good. It is Marissa Mayer. I'll type it. Cinder Chronicles, I believe. But yeah, it is so good. It is like one of my first dystopian books. And I remember, I think they already had a reskin of the book, but the version that I had before fucking termites got to my book and ruined my entire book collection and made me cry for a whole fucking day in 2 separate occasions. But back before they changed the reskin of the book, the cover of the book, Cinder, is literally just a damn foot with like a robot of wires coming out of it. It was great. It was so good. Another book I really like is also Pseudonymous Bosch. If you all probably know the Pseudonymous Bosch, this book is not good for you. The Secret Chronicles or the Secret series or whatever. I got it purely because they said this book is not good for you, and there's like a picture of a chocolate on the book, and I was like, okay, that's mine now. I need it. It was really good. And the final book recommendation that I have is, I forgot who the writer is, but it is called A Tale Dark and Grim, and it is a part of a trilogy. And they basically take fairy tales, like grim fairy tales, like actual dark grim fairy tales, and twist them into like an adventure story. There's 3 books. My favorite is the first one, A Tale Dark and Grim. Adam Gitzwitz, I believe. Adam Gitzwitz. Yes, that's the writer. See, I remember my shit. But in the first book, I remember this clearly because it was about Hansel and Gretel, except Hansel and Gretel gets their head chopped off by their father in the first fucking chapter. And then their blood spilled everywhere. And I was like, yeah, let's go. Give me murder. This was found in the library of my middle school, by the way. So they did not check this. They did not check the content of the book. They were just like, oh, fairy tales. Yeah, let's get that. And then, you know, first chapter, Hansel and Gretel fucking gets beheaded. It's amazing. Oh, someone gifted you Crest a while back. Same series. I think Crest is really hard to get into because it's a lot of like, because it's Rapunzel, right? Except Rapunzel, instead of being in a tower, Crest is in a satellite. In a satellite as a meteor, like orbiting the Earth. So it is kind of hard to get into. Like the jump between Cinder and Red Riding. Fuck, I forgot the second book. Wolf? Red Riding Hood? But yeah, the jump between Cinder and Red Riding Hood. Scarlet! And then to Crest was a little bit hard. But I really like Crest's man. So there's that. Adam gets it! You own a whole trilogy! Do you like it? Yeah! I love it so much. I love it so much. And then there's also like the part where like the kids, Jack and Jill, I think, like had their head in a chest, and then it got like the chest fell down on their head and beheaded them. It was so cool. I was like, yeah, baby, murder. It is one of my favorite trilogies ever. Have you seen the show? It's so cool. I did see it, but the first episode was kind of mid, so I didn't continue it. Is it that good? If it's good, I will give it a second try. Just say the mermaid lines in a flirty way. Blup, 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 baby girl. Give me some fish. My professional literature is medical literature and sometimes text on medical software. Oh, that's cool. I'm somewhat a scientific editor and reviewer, so I work on medical textbooks, guides, monographies, article. Have some expertise in cellular cellular stuff is so hard. Neurophysiology, pharmacology, rehabilitation of disabled people, and death cause verification in hospital environment. That is a lot of fields you're in. Do you have like multiple degrees or something? That's crazy. And yet you're here watching me play Yuri games while yapping? I am so proud of myself for being able to attract such a viewer. I have this one medical book that my mom bought for my brother because she wanted him to be a doctor, and it's filled with like wounds and stuff, and I used to look at them with such fascination. I went into psychology, so it's not like medical stuff. Well, yeah, but like mental health, you know, it's a little different, but like I always love learning about disorders. So like whenever it's about like ganglia and like nerves and like blah, I snore, right? But the moment they talk about like cases of brain plasticity and like prosopagnosia or anything like disorder related, I perk up and I'm like, ooh, what is this about? Feel free to yap anytime, you person. I would love to hear what you have to say. So I need to read through the piles of that paper held to point out the issues or mistakes and sometimes explain why is it a bullshit. Do you read journals a lot? Because a lot of the hard parts of reading those is that you have to go through all the flowery medical jargon to get to the fucking point. Like some authors make it an absolute living hell to read through their papers because the way they word things is so annoying. And I just like, please get to the point. The mermaid is as skinny as a runway model. She slays. She is gorgeous. Yes, hi, Loop. Veda even called the mermaid her wife. She's so gorgeous. I love her design. I used to hate... it gets good? Okay, good. I will watch it then when I have free time. I used to hate gore and horror, but I love looking at grotesque illustrations and watching horror games. I grew up watching PewDiePie's playthrough of Ib and Mad Father and all of that. It shapes who I am now. I think reading scientific research or any academic work is much different from reading fiction though. I actually find it harder to read fiction because my imagination is weak AF. I get that, I just don't imagine, honestly. I don't really imagine stuff. I am very bad imagination wise. So yeah. Mouth washing. Oh, I know mouth washing. Birds watching. I don't know that. Little Nightmares! I love Little Nightmares so much. I don't play it. I watch people play it. And like the little story details that they put in the environment is so cool. I love it so much. Like storytelling through environment is like a very cool way to do storytelling. I love it. Still Wakes the Deep. I also don't know that. Can you give me an explanation of what those are and maybe I'll look it up after stream? Okay. Anyways, my bad. Her face is perfect, as are her proportions. Her neck is tall and slender, like the stem of a flower. As for the lower half of her body, meanwhile, well, thank you for the hydrate loop. It is nothing like anything you have ever seen before. It is here and here alone that the woman betrays your narrow human definitions of beauty, for her legs are non-existent. That rather than two awkward appendages, this woman has instead the sleek, shimmering tail of a fish. Cousin, you're late. You hate me. Cousin, you hate me. I'm so sad. How could you do this to me? You hate me. So mean. Is she not dead, the human? She cannot be, not with a tail like that. This unusual sight makes you gasp, and quite audibly at that. Mouth-washing, 5 crew members are stranded in space and play as Jimmy, the co-captain, trying to help your crew survive body horror, psychological horror. Oh, I actually watched a video analysis on mouth-washing already because it's too big brain for me. It's actually really, really cool. But it's not really my thing. I don't know why it doesn't grip me as much as other things. But it was a very cool concept. He told you. Hey, did I never say that about you, have I? I don't hate you. I don't know, Shelly. You hate me. I don't know. Hi, cousin. Thank you for coming. You do not mean to be rude, but you cannot help yourself. Humans tend to react poorly to things they do not understand. At least you do not scream. That would be even ruder. I've been busy. It's okay. It's okay. I was only kidding. I only bully people who redeem the I am late, forgive me, because, you know, that means you're asking to be bullied, you know? I appreciate you for coming, cousin. Mama, I love you too. Mama. Oh my. You meant to observe the mermaid from a distance, but it would appear that your shocked gasp was loud enough to attract her attention. The fish-tailed vision sitting upon the rock is looking at you. Her gaze is so piercing. It feels almost as if she is looking right through you. Loop, how dare you be late? You hate me. You hate Vere. You hate my gods. Do you even like me at all? Have you ever once liked me, Loop? I may be late, but I'll always visit. Thank you, cousin. Mama. Birds watching, there was a massive fire that burned the world, and you are the last human living alone on a mountain where the ruin can't reach you. One day you're contacted by human life. Ooh, that sounds interesting. I'm into that. I will never play horror games because I will like scream every 3 seconds, but I might look up a playthrough on that. And like hide in the comment section if it's scary. Lady, thank you for the check-in. You hate me. You hate me. That's why you're late, Blade. Huh. Thank you for coming. Be pulling a synopsis. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the help. Your heart seems to stop inside your chest as if by some manner of magical spell. You thought the mermaid pretty when you first observed her, sitting on that outcrop of a rock, her face turned in profile. Now she's looking at you, however, you can see that you were mistaken. Thank you for the check-in, cousin. She's not just pretty. She's beautiful, so much so it is almost unnerving. She looks as though she has stepped out of the pages of a picture book. She's simply too perfect to belong to this world. Perhaps she's some kind of vision, a waking dream, a hallucination. But no, she's not none of those things. Her tail might be an impossible thing, but its scales look slick and wet regardless, like those of any fish one might find at the market. These scales are iridescent and bathed beneath the light of the moon, they seem to almost glow. Sight of her rather takes your breath away. You look at the mermaid. She looks back at you. You prepare yourself, expecting some sort of altercation. Till wakes the deep. Kaz McLary works on an oil rig. He just wants to get away from something he had done. One day his boss fires him, but the crew drills into something. Try to get off and live. Ooh, like Eldritch horror stuff? Ooh. I don't really consume much Eldritch horror stuff like Alfred Hitchcock and whatever, but that's really cool. I'll admit though that the character design of this mermaid is pretty good. It is very cool. This is all from memory. He's insane avian. PhD in medicine, also got a bachelor in IT a couple years ago. IT, back when the bubble hadn't burst yet. Some additional practice in pathologist. Ooh, cellular pathology. Is that like viruses, bacteria, or do you deal with everything? I don't know much about medicine side of thing. Work on the latter one specifically for the patients of mental hospitals. Neuroscience, yo. Have you operated an EEG before? I've always wanted to play with an EEG. I don't know what it is about an EEG that fascinates me so much, but I want to play with one. Like, if you guys know Michael Reeves, he has like a video on controlling a car with just his thoughts, and he used like a toy that has like a built-in, like not an EEG, but it works like an EEG. And it's so cool! I've always wanted to play with an EEG. I almost went in neuroscience just so I could play with an EEG. I don't know what it is with me and EEGs. I just really want to play it. Play with it. Psychopharmacology, brain meds. Brains? I love learning about brain stuff. Back when I was still in psychology, the lessons about brains are the most fascinating ones. Like all the complications that come with it, the disorders, everything about it is so cool. I love it. Except I fucking suck at remembering shit and my grades are shit. I was doing some cool stuff. Cultivated iPSCs. What is that? To grow brain-like structures from skin stem cells. Ooh, did it work? Ooh. Yuri game stream? No, I just started stream. Yeah! Are helped in developing an animal model used in drug trials. For example, to test meds for anxious patients, we need to create anxious rats. Gene modifications? Yo, gene modifications are so cool. Hades, thank you for coming. Have a good night. Say whatever, I just want one. It's so hard for me to come up with a compliment. Cousin, even though you came so late, I still appreciate you coming. You're such a good girl. Thank you so much for coming. Mmmmmmm. Where's Narde to talk me in? I'm sorry, I'll make a talk command someday. If someone reminds me in my Discord, like tag me or some shit, I will make a talk command. Not gene modification, then how do you create anxious rats? Do you like... Because it's either gene modification or like you breed specifically anxious rats, no? But at least that's what I thought they did with lab rats. Ito, brains are really cool. They're so weird and interesting. The first time I ever paid attention in class, because I am such a bad student, I can't focus at all for the life of me. So I basically always like only do like studies by myself. But the first time I paid attention in class was back when the teacher was talking about brain disorders, and they were talking about prosopagnosia, and that is like a condition where someone cannot like recognize facial structures on humans. So, and it was in Ace Attorney. So I was like, what? There's a name for it? It's an actual thing and not like a made-up thing? And I was locked the fuck in. It's so cool. I'll remind you that we're a thank you, Tahi! Mama! Also, Mama Selin! But the surprise soon fades from the mermaid's face. Her lips, which were once pursed in a frown, now shift upward. She's smiling. Then she says in a refined sort of a voice, "Hi, Mai. It really is good to see a human again, particularly a human girl. I was beginning to fear that your kind had all disappeared. and I would no longer have anybody left to tell me of the world above the waters. My, this is quite the effusive greeting. The mermaid's introductory speech is positively brimming with excitement of a sweet, girlish variety. She is rather more amicable than the fine polish of her syllables would make one suggest. You might be a well-bred lady yourself, with an accent to match, but you cannot help but feel overwhelmed. Anxiously, you observe the mermaid and you ask her what she means. What happened? You just need a special training to make rats behave similarly to people with severe anxiety, including scaring them. But isn't that meaner than gene modifications? Although I guess it is easier, right? To do that, I guess so. Or place them on a terrain that smells like cat's urine. That makes sense. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, cat urine, easy. Other kinds of procedure, not nice stuff, but it allows us to perform tests on animals before testing meds on humans. I get that. Honestly, I prefer to read medicine news about did you know that lab rats actually love to drive cars because they would drive it even without rewards rather than actually knowing how bad animal testing can be, but at the same time I understand the need. And you just really can't do human trials until you test things on animals. I get that. So it is a hard thing to stomach, but it is necessary, I think, because you can't just give untested medicine on people. Especially with how strict ethic codes nowadays, because I remember learning about how free it was back in the days, back when lobotomy was a thing, and this random fucking guy drove around in his van with his ice pick, and he would give you a lobotomy if you give him $20. I remember learning about that. It was fun. It was very memorable for me in my class. Just free lobotomy with an ice pick for $20. You can get lobotomized anytime you want with this one guy who's not even a fucking doctor. I forgot his name, but he was the start of what is it called? Brain surgery thingy? It was one of the start of brain surgery thingies. I remember reading about that. Yeah, so cheap. You can get lobotomized for free. You can even push people. For example, your wife annoys you. Sign her up for lobotomy. Just call the ice pick man. Sometimes it works, but sometimes it doesn't. And in all cases, the people who are lobotomized did not consent to it, nor are they happy with what has been done to their brains. Yuppie! And do you think this is in the 80s? Sorry, not 80s. In the 1800s or 1900s, but basically recent enough. So it's quite crazy, because this is still technically a new field, if I remember correctly. Again, it's been years since I last studied. And my memory is just shit in general, but we only had such strong restrictions on human testing recently. Affordable healthcare would be no, for real though. I remember learning about it. I was what the fuck? This is just random man with an ice pick? That's crazy. Yeah, back then lobotomy was a thing. A really big thing. If you like rats, check Zucker rats. Their special line of lab rats developed to study diabetes, and they're adorably chunky. Oh, I loved reading Flowers for Algernon, if you know that. It's so good. It's so good. And it relates to lab rats and implications and stuff and moral dilemmas on whether it is good or not to do human testing, especially on subjects that cannot consent for themselves. It is so good. But yeah, I watched the drama and I was obsessed because I watched the drama because I loved the actor, but then I ended up fucking loving it. Yes, I love the Japanese drama. Finish your girlfriend ASMR content. Thank you, Tai. Fuck, I need to hurry up because I have Unli in an hour. Shit. Okay, stop yapping. Yapping time next time. Guys, I've heard about Flowers for Algernon. People say it's really cool. I watched the Japanese drama But the book I heard is cool too. But I watched the drama. It's so good. If I ever get a rat, it's named Algernon. For sure, for sure. As to that, I'm afraid I cannot say. I don't think I'm finishing this today. I'm so sad. I've been sitting on these rocks and singing for many, many nights, but nobody has come to see me. Same, I want to check it out sometime. Highly recommend, highly recommend. It's so good. Alright, I need to make a just chatting stream one day. I swear to God, I yap so much. I really like medical fields. If you bring up medical fields to me, especially something that like, what is it called? Like hints at psychology, I eat that shit up. Or like brain stuff, I eat that shit up. So please stop triggering me. It's so fun. But I can't focus. There have been no lovely humans for me to play with. I was beginning to wonder whether your kind had disappeared altogether. I feared some manner of calamity had occurred while I was slumbering beneath the water's surface, and your kind had been eradicated. You shuddered, then reassured the mermaid to the contrary. You do not know about the humans that she used to speak with, but you at least have not been eradicated. You are still here. Yes, well, I can see that, the mermaid answers with a light laugh. It really is a relief. My fellow merpeople who live beneath the water told me not to worry so, but I could not help myself. Say the mermaid lines in a flirty way? But she's like a girly voice, so I can't use my mommy voice for that, you know? I have always been fond of you humans. It was rather sobering, sitting here night after night, all on my own. Like that? Is that good? Right? It gets so lonely here. It gets so lonely here. Maybe. I don't know. I'm bad with voice acting, sorry. That's good? I'll try my best. Now that is an interesting turn of phrase. It catches inside your head like a burr. Have you heard it before? Yes, we have. So, dear human, did you say that you weren't unfamiliar with these parts? Hesitantly, you examined the mermaid. Thoughtless though you might be at times, you are not so very self-centered that you cannot detect the note of longing in the mermaid's voice. It is evidence as she looks at you that she is hoping for a particular answer to her inquiry. This answer, alas, is not one that you can furnish her with. You do not want to lie to her. It is after some hesitation, therefore, that you reaffirm your earlier words, though this time you embellish them. You tell the mermaid that you are a traveler from a far-off land, one which is very dissimilar to this one. It is not a complete fabrication. You tell her that you have only arrived just by the shore, and you are unfamiliar both with your immediate surroundings and those further afield. If there is a village nearby, then you have never set foot in it. You do not know what this village is like, nor how many inhabitants it boasts. You do not know if a calamity, as the mermaid grimly supposed, has struck this land. Oh, but we do know it did happen because we played the second round first, because I'm an idiot. But if she fears all the humans within the immediate vicinity have been laid low by some mysterious malady, then she needn't worry overly on that score. You are still alive. For now. Are you not, you wonder, enough to satiate her curiosity with the human realm? Yes, that is true. You are here. I am grateful, naturally, for your company. Although... Wistfully, the mermaid sighs. I was rather hoping you might be able to bring me some news of the nearby village and of its inhabitants. This makes you wonder. Was there a particular person from this village she was close to? Interesting. So, you were able to work that much out, the mermaid answers with a small smile. You are an intelligent one, aren't you? Your past professors would beg to differ on that score. You were always awful when it came to academics, mathematics in particular. My bane is physics. I fucking hate physics. You'd never get your head around all of the numbers. Your stern, stony-faced math professors used to despair in you. But she is not here. None of them are here. It is just you now and the mermaid, and she does not need to know about your dismal academic record. You allow yourself a small smile, touched by her compliment, and tell her that it was nothing more than a lucky guess. Your guess, it was remarkably accurate. You are quite right. I did have a close friend from the nearby village. She was very dear to me. Internally, you congratulate yourself on this piece of detective work. How very clever you are! There are many humans in this world. Of that I know. The human who spoke with me, however, was special. She was my human. You do not fail to catch the possessive note in the mermaid's voice. And I cherished her dearly. She would come to me on my rock late at night when she was finished with her chores, and we would talk. I asked her a good number of questions about the human realm and about her customs. I fear my endless inquiries must have been rather tedious, but she was always happy to indulge me. Possessive, we like that! Yandere, let's go! Was, that's the key word, plus the past tense vibes, right? Right verbs, I mean, yes. She never once scorned me for my ignorance, and neither did she make me feel like a fool. She always made time for me, no matter how many demands she had on her time. She was a farmer's daughter, and she was awfully busy from dawn until dusk, threshing hay and taking animals out to pasture. Yeah, I told you, Vic's hot, possessive girls, yes. She told me of her work, and I marveled at her. Slender though she was, she possessed a truly tremendous amount of strength. I, who have lived in the ocean all my life, cannot countenance working hard as she did, but she bore her burdens without complaining. Welcome back, wife! Hi, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Hope it went all right. Welcome back. She was not the prettiest human who has walked the earth, but that mattered not to me. Her conversation was engaging, and I knew through our continued encounters that she meant no ill will. She did not have even a single drop of malice in her heart. It didn't go well, but it's alright, I'm here now. I'm sorry to hear that. I hug. Greet. I hug. Sorry to hear that. Hope things go well soon. I'm sorry. The wistful manner in which the mermaid speaks of her friend makes you feel, for a few brief moments, a flicker of some ugly primordial emotion. I'll tell you later. Only if you want to. You don't have to tell me anything you don't want to. Could it be jealousy? It is painful, isn't it, to hear others wax poetic about those they hold so dear, particularly when you yourself have never been regarded in so intimate manner. But it's fine, let's be happy, Vera. Yeah, let's be happy. Let's get this mermaid to eat our corpse, most likely. Yappy! Don't fart at me! Wife? Why are you farting at me? I'm not into that, you know this. You must have mixed me up with your other partners who might like that. Are you giggling cutely again, wife? Are you such a cute baby? You needed to laugh? Okay, fair. You can fart. Go ahead and fart. You have for many, many years been woefully alone. Did you know, baby girl, she's gonna do something else? Oh, no cannibalism this time? Damn. I guess it's the other one that cannibalizes us. But you are not alone now. You're with the mermaid, and she's with you. And though she might prefer to be in the company of an industrious farmhand, the farmhand is not here. Where did she go? She will be eating, just not how you think. She's gonna kill me, bro. Oh, if only I knew. She quite simply disappeared one day, almost as if she has been whisked away by a wicked spirit. I should have known it's the Castle Princess route type because you mentioned she licked my finger, and that would be weird. Yeah, makes sense. That seems like quite the anticlimactic ending for such a close relationship. Did the farmhand not tell her companion beforehand that she might one day disappear? No, she did not. Nothing of the sort happened. It was all very sudden. So you ask, feeling affronted upon the mermaid's behalf, did she not give you any warning? Not a single one. And when you ask, did she disappear? I do not know, in truth. Time is a strange concept to beings such as myself. particularly as it seems to ebb and flow differently both above and below the surface. Biscuit! Welcome, Coco! Hi, hi, hi! Alert immediately. Wow, I wasn't even done saying hi yet. You immediately laughed. Have a good day! Played this game before. Thank you for checking and making sure I would like it first. You humans have a strange compulsion to pin down and to place labels upon everything. You have names for your seasons and for your months and even for your days of the week. It is all very precise. We merfolk, however, do not bother with such affairs. Perhaps because we live for so much longer than you humans do. We have no need to obsessively document our days, not when we have so many of them at our disposal. Unlike Eat Pant, have fun with Eat Pant. This curious remark catches your attention. How long exactly do mermaids live for? The mermaid does not look much older than you do, but you cannot help but wonder. I can't help but wonder. Na 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 na. My, nosy, aren't we? The mermaid asks, and she laughs, a soft tinkling sound like that of a bell, which makes you blush. Lassie, guten Tag. Wie heißt du? Yeah! I can speak German. Were you being nosy? How dare you be late? You hate me, my bestie. You fucking hate my guts. SMH. Perhaps you are. I've always had a thirst for knowledge, not of the dry, dusty academic variety, but of stories peopled with strange persons. You already know my name? Huh? Fuck! Wie heißt du his name? I keep mixing Wie heißt du and the other one. Ito. How are you? We get! I keep... Wie heißt du is so, like... It's so hard! I keep mixing the two. Wie geht's dir? Isn't that just we get? We get? We always just say we get in classes. Wie geht's dir? Really? No, you're late. You hate Vere. I thought we were buddies, but you hate Vere? You don't wanna come by? Mir geht's as good. Muss nur leider arbeiten. Aww! Poor baby! Kannst du nicht, nicht arbeiten? But that's so shit. That's such a shit sentence. I can't make sentences, bro. Dear is like you. I know dear is you. I know. Yeah. But usually we just say we get in class. I overslept. You hate. Thank you for 10 stream streak. Thank you for the streak. Krankenwagen. Yes. Mit Carta Vita. That is all I know. My R's are fucked again. It's been so long since I studied. Not supposed to roll it too much. The MC has just met this mermaid for probably 10 minutes and she's already blushing. I mean, that's a pretty girl. I would be blushing too. Thank you for the 3 streams streak. What do you do, Biscuit? Literature was the only subject you were ever any good at. Again, it is hard for me to quantify, but to put it in terms a human like you can understand, I suppose we mermaids can live for centuries. Centuries? That is quite the surprise. But perhaps it shouldn't be. I've been subjected to any number of surprises tonight. What is one more to add to the pile? Wanna make me teach you some stuff someday? Maybe some curses? Scheiße! Dicke Titten! Schlampe! Yeah! For her, century eggs are just regular eggs. Getting to eat century eggs every time sounds amazing. I have not been waiting quite that long, however, for my friend to return to me. I think it has been but a few seasons. I've been It might not sound like much, but never before have I been so aware of the passage of time. Important one is fick dich, because that is fuck you. Fick dich? Ah, okay. Thank you for teaching me. I have experienced any number of wants during my life, but I have never wanted anything quite as badly as I wanted to see her. I wish she would sit with me and she would talk to me just one more time. But perhaps I am asking for an impossibility. I have been waiting for so long now to presume that she will not be returning to me. I fear that something must have happened to her or to her family. Or perhaps to her whole village. You can hear the worry throbbing in the mermaid's voice, so potent that for a few moments you swear you can feel the depths of her sorrow within your own breast. My wife told me there's a German term for a quote, person with a very punchable face. Lassie, it's your turn to shine. What is that? Her sadness over this human girl is a deep, dark thing, almost fathomless. You cannot let yourself indulge it for too long. Otherwise, you fear you might drown in it. Ruefully, you tell the mermaid once more that you cannot help her. You are only a traveler after all. What do you know of a single insignificant farmhand in a nearby village? Yes, I thought you might say that. It is quite unfortunate, but... oh well. I ought not to reflect upon all that I am missing. That would be churlish of me, and it would not be fair to you either. You did not approach me, I am sure, with the hope of hearing about all of my woes. I should be grateful instead for all it is that I do have. I still have my long, long life, which stretches before me like a golden cord. And of course, I have you now. Backpfeifen Geschicht? I know Geschicht is face, but what is Backpfeifen? Ah. Does she? Do I not? I ought to go soon before my absence is noticed, but will you not come and visit me again tomorrow? Tomorrow night? I think I would like that. I have always enjoyed speaking to humans. You make me feel less alone. Backpfeife is basically a bitch slap. I see. You cannot help but feel as the mermaid observes you with those enchanting eyes of hers that she does not truly wish to speak to you for your sake. She wants to use you instead as a substitute for the farmhand that she has been missing so very ardently. The thought stings, as though you really ought to be used for it. Still, be held in lower esteem than a farmhand of all things. Makes your self-esteem sting. You try not to let the mermaid notice this, though. The woes of your past are not her fault, much as the woes of her past are not yours. It is silly in any case to be jealous of a girl who might very well be dead. MC's low-key kind of mean, huh? That is what you tell yourself. It is the only way to prop up your bruised sense of self-worth. The German language is a confusing one. Yeah, I have never felt as stupid in my entire life as when I was learning German. I would like crash out after every lesson, and I had lessons every day, so yeah. I feel so stupid. I have to go to bed now. See you Vera. If you don't have someone you watch for game playthroughs, I enjoy Smiley plays. Bunch of full game playthroughs. Thank you, I will look it up. Thank you so much for coming and talking to me, Avian. I hope you have a good sleep. Bye-bye. You would, you tell the mermaid after a pause, like to see her again. You would like that very much. Oh, thank you. I have been feeling very gloomy for quite some time, but seeing you has invigorated me. Finally, it feels as though I can smile again. Bye-bye. Did she not smile, you wonder, after her friend disappeared? I did not know. I did not have the heart. Without her, the world seemed very dull and drab. Your company has cheered me immensely. This is why I like humans so much. You're not callous and unfeeling, like the merfolk who live beneath the water's surface. You're much kinder than they are. So she is also a merfolk, therefore she is also not kind? German is weird, German is hard. It is very difficult. Oh, if only she knew. The mermaid was aware, I wonder, of how petty you are, and how jealous. Would she still care for you? I still struggle with it after over 20 years of speaking. Yeah. It's fine, because you can say it perfectly. It's fine. Do be like that. Well, that is neither here nor there. You agree to meet with the mermaid come sundown the following night, then make your slow stumbling way back up the cliffs. Then to the cottage you have purloined as your own. Once indoors, you settle down upon your pallet, then you close your eyes. Had easier time with German than with English? Okay, it depends on your mother tongue, I guess. What was your mother tongue? Mother tongue, because like I believe my German friend had an easy time learning Finnish or something. That's because it's kind of similar, I think. I just had to look it up since Thursday is a holiday, but not one where I don't have to work. Was hoping for a nice 5-day weekend. That would be so nice. I'm so sad for you. Call off, maybe? Mayhaps call off? The sighing of the wind outside and the distant roiling of the waves against the rocks do not disturb you. You feel, after your midnight encounter of a mirrorish kind, quite at ease, perhaps prematurely so. I think it's because my native language also has grammatical creases. French? I don't know what else has that. I only know German and French because I have experience with both languages. It is too late for that. Oh, I'm sorry, bestie. What happened to the icy fear which prompted your frantic flight through the forest? Where has all that gone? Do you not think you are being a bit complacent? Good luck with work, Coco! Good luck! You got this! Mama! Same, bisbis, same. Poor babies. Good luck with your work. Thank you so much for coming by. No? Oh well. You will. I don't even know what she's threatening. Ah, being complacent. Not that they're my native. Latin? And ancient Greek have these two. Dude, if you could speak Latin. That Latin is so cool. I would like to learn very, very much. Very cool. You learned them in my uni days. I feel like you are so productive in your uni years. What the fuck did you do? Seriously, what? Why are you so productive? Can you like share tips on how to be more like you? You learned languages. You learned many different things. It's insane. Simple? Nuh-uh, not true. Vera gets overwhelmed easily. The following morning, when it arrives, is cloudy and overcast. It is not a particularly pleasant morning, but at least it is not raining. Oh my god, Vera! Oh my god, Akawi? Had no life and could sleep like 1 to 2 hours per day for months. Why would you do that? Ah, the life of a medical student, actually. I shouldn't have asked. I remember, back when I was still roommating with a friend for like a semester, and she's in medical school. I would come home at like 10 p.m. after like shopping and like doing organization stuff, and she's just there with her teammate, like working on shit. Like I would sleep first. It's insane. My new iPad is arriving tomorrow. Bro and Pops ordered it just yesterday. Oh my god, I'm excited for you, Akawi! Yay! That is some small consolation. You rise from your straw pallet, stretching, then glance about the interior of the fisherman's cottage. It looked dilapidated last night, when much of it was obscured by the shadows, but it looks even more so when subjected to the morning's light. I have a talent many do not have. I've always had an incredible memory for text. Well, aren't you a lucky person? I remember I was trying to memorize like medical terms so hard, but like it is so difficult for me because like for example, like you do cellular molecular stuff a lot, right? I cannot see those. I cannot experience those, so I have a hard time remembering them, like ganglia again, and like neural pathways and which pathway does the brain connect to and whatnot. I can't see those, so it is really hard for me to memorize those. So I struggle so hard just to get like a 60 in tests, and I would cry my ass because I study so hard. I'm so jealous. I'm so jealous of you. It's unfair. Share. So mean. The cottage's interior has the distinct disquieting appearance of having been abandoned in a hurry. Negostrial pathway or tuberofundibular pathway. No, there was one pathway. I remember this because I was memorizing it so hard in my notes. Because I knew it would come up in the test. And lo and behold, it came up in the test. And then I forgot about it. And then I hid it myself. It was there's like 2 pathways leading up to the brain, and one leads to the eyes and the other leads to something else, but I don't remember anything besides that. I don't think it was like in my nervous system and how it affects behavior class. I don't know if you would recognize it just from what I said, but yeah, it was something like that. I don't remember what it even is about. Shit is rigged as fuck? What shit? Oh, remembering. You missed us meeting the hot mermaid woman. It's actually a hint for memorizing them, but I don't think if it's effective for non-medical students. What is it? Tell me. I'm curious anyway. There's broken pottery strewn upon the ground, and a singular wooden chair, which once must have stood by the singular wooden table, is lying on the floor. So you studied biology in high school? We had to study biology throughout like school until high school, especially because I took science in high school. So we got biology, but the thing I was talking about, the pathways, it is in university. I took psychology, and there's a lot of biology in psychology. Who would have known? Not me! But I actually genuinely turned out to really like it, because I like knowing like, oh, this disorder, why does it happen? What are the symptoms of this disorder? What behaviors does it cause, and why? And what effects does it have to the body? I actually like knowing about that. So I actually really liked my nervous system class, as long as they connected it to behaviors. Like, oh, this thing happens, and because of this biology thing, it translates into behavior this way. I could remember those just fine. But when they were all talking like, so the nervous system has like these many blah, 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 and with the hormone blah, 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 it comes out of the blah, 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 and it triggers blah, blah. I don't care. I don't know anything. I can't remember. It's actually a hint for no. But yeah, okay. I thought I missed something, but no, I could. There's broken pottery strewn upon the ground, and a singular wooden chair, which once must have stood by the singular wooden table, is lying on the floor. The doors of the cupboards, meanwhile, are ajar, the shelves within depressingly bare. A quick search reveals a handful of edibles, but there is precious little to be getting on with. If you wish to live here comfortably, you will have to look into foraging. You ate very little last night, and your stomach is empty. Yeah, I think it's because you're able to relate brain stuff with external behavior, so it's much easier to remember and understand. Also, it must be pretty interesting. I still keep my study books, and sometimes when I feel like it, I would like open up old lectures and stuff and like just refresh my mind a little bit, because I genuinely really love psychology. I was trying to pursue a master's degree in psychology, but I got rejected from the school, and then I turned to streaming, and I just never stopped. But I was actually working towards like doing a master's, but yeah, I guess I'm too stupid for it anyway, so I guess it worked out in the end. But I genuinely love psychology. And neuroscience shit is so cool, except like the parts, the cellular parts. And research is really difficult. I am so bad at writing research reports. I am so bad at it. And it doesn't help that my thesis advisor did not really help me. So I was left to muck around in the dark on my own for my thesis. It was horrible. I do not wish to go back. Anyways, I need to go to the toilet. And also refill my water bottle because I'm almost out again. Be right back. I am back. Let me just open that. What did I miss? Ito, okay. Loop, Vera X loop part na tay na Ito, learning happens beyond the academia. It's extra true because back when I was in uni, they would do this stupid thing where they don't actually teach you. They just like make you do presentations on specific topics, and you're supposed to listen to your friends presentate, which isn't good because, you know, they're not very good at explaining stuff. They would like divide you into focus groups and then you just talk about it, and then that's it. That's the lesson, which doesn't help again. Or they would say, hey, look at this. Okay, that's a thing. Anyway, next. Which doesn't help. So all to understand the lessons, I would need to like search by myself or like ask my friends to teach me about like why are things the way they are, and like learn outside of class basically. It's gone. Welcome back. Hi. How are you doing? Thank you so much for coming back. Hello. We were just yapping about university and learning. So educated. So much education in this stream. Hope you've been having a good day. So far in the Yuri game, we have met a really pretty mermaid, and she's asking us to come hang out with her, despite her like thinking about another girl all the time. I think the idea is good, having students interact with each other and try to explore topics on their own and share their understandings with each other, but sometimes students aren't guided at all. Yes, the lack of guidance is what kills me. And you know what the worst part about my university is? When scores come out, they just come out in your report cards, so you don't actually know what parts you did a mistake on. So you don't know what is wrong. You don't know which part of your answer is wrong, and they don't give you back the test so you can learn from it, and they don't even discuss the test, so you never know which like what is supposed to be the right thing, which just sucks. I'm failing all my classes. Aw, baby. I hope you get better at it. It's hard. Studying is really hard. I honestly struggle a lot with studying, but you got this. You got this. Anyways, it was the malcontented rumbling of your stomach, an actual fact which roused you from your slumber. But your body seems to be far away indeed, much like the gray clouds which choke the sky. Thank you, it is. I am super bad at studying. I think without the guide, like back when I was in school, I had to like take extra classes after school, so like private tutors. And then in university, I basically needed my friends' help to help teach me stuff because I'm just so stupid. So I get you. Honestly, you got this. Again, scores aren't everything. Genuinely, as long as you manage to finish your... Because in the end, what you're after is the... What is it called? Graduation papers, right? In order to find jobs and shit. So like, as you try your best and try to pass, you got this. You got this. That's a really funny part of higher education. They give you your final grades and they say, fuck you, you don't get to know what you did wrong. Yes! I hate that. Like, I want to learn from my mistakes. I actually want to know what I did wrong. But nope. They're like, nope, fuck you. Like, bleh. The Joker figurine is on a discount? Are you getting it, Akari? You're not thinking of your own physical discomforts. You are dwelling instead upon the events of the night prior. You cannot help but think of the mermaid. Okay, half an hour left before I have to switch games, or like an hour. So we gotta lock in, guys. But that's true. If you're still a uni student and you don't have money, you gotta save up, girl. Did you truly meet an aquatic maiden last night during your nightly stroll when you could not sleep? It sounds unreal, especially now that the sun has risen and the shadows from the night prior have dispersed. Cannot quite believe it. Akari, I know we Asians love our discounts, but girl, figurines are so expensive, especially Atlas. I bet it's expensive as fuck. You cannot quite believe it. It must have been a dream. But why then can you recall it so very clearly? Help yourself to the scant food and drink available to you, all the while thinking of your next course of action. Now what are you going to do? You plan, of course, to return to the shore come nightfall, so that you might once again see the mermaid, but the night will not arrive for quite some time. If Mommy Vewe says no, then I won't. If you get allowance and you manage to save up for it, you can. But if you can't, then do not. You need to find some means of keeping yourself occupied until then. The uninspiring interior of the cottage does not furnish you with any particular ideas, so you decide to go for a walk. Your soul still aches after your exertions last night, but if you go slowly, you ought to be alright. That is what you hope, at least. You do not want to spend much longer than you have to in the fisherman's cottage, no matter how cold it might be outdoors. It's almost as cold inside as it is out, and in any case, the cottage is far too small. You leave the cottage behind you and set off. You do not know where exactly you are going, but you suppose it does not matter overly much. Why are you saying sorry? Don't say sorry. Medical and forgot by using addition knowledge, you start with Latin and Greek. Oh, I get that you part. So basically, like, you connect all the topics of studies together, right? I did that too. Like, basically, you have to learn one part before you jump into another, more complicated part. Break things down to a more bite-sized pieces. I get that. Don't worry. I am a very fast reader. You got this. It's fine. I understood. Bunty! Hi. How are you doing, Bunty? I hope you're doing good. I'm replaying P3P. I want to see that new game plus ending with Akihiko. Let's go! You do not have any particular destination in mind. Your meanderings led you to the cliffs, which are steep and sharp. The drops to the shore is a perilous one, so much that you have to wonder at how you were able to descend the cliffs the night prior to meet the mermaid. You are rather more determined than you ever realized. Though I, of course, could have told you that much. So many people looking forward to Vere's Yaoi and Yuri game content, it's insane. Damn, maybe Vere should play more Yaoi and Yuri. Get all the views, yeah? Hi, Bunty! Mama! I actually have a game I'm excited about tomorrow. The developer came and contacted me and asked me to play the game. I did not get any monetary compensation from them, nor did I get a free game key or whatever. I'm only playing the demo, and it looks very interesting, and there was a big booba girl, so I am very excited for it. Yeah, so please look forward to the game tomorrow. I will also stream earlier tomorrow to play that game. Gotta farm the views, exactly! That way I can become a professional streamer. Oh my god. Big booba girl. Yes, and there was also like a cute guy and a cute girl, so we ballin'. You're surprisingly capricious for such a small, slender human. What game is it called? I forgot. I have to look it up. It's Ghost Hunting Journal. There we go. Ghost Hunting Journal. I will play Ghost Hunting Journal tomorrow. Again, the developer only contacted me asking if I would be interested. They did not pay me. They did not, like, give me anything for it. So I will just be able to... I was just gonna be, like, looking at it. But then I was like, fuck, that looks really good. Okay, I'm playing it. Even though it's just a demo and I usually hate fucking playing demos, I will play it because it looks so interesting. Ghost Hunting Journal. Though normal Vewe is gonna wait for Big Booba Vewe until Asatornia. Compliment me for waking up so early to catch your streams. Baby girl Lube, you like me so much that you're catching my streams and waking up so early? What a good baby. Thank you for coming. Is that good? Walk along the side of the cliffs, keeping a sensible distance away from the drop to the shore. You might have survived last night's excitement unscathed, but you do not fancy trying your luck. It would be so like you, really, to drop to your death in the darkness, only to stumble during the morning's light and take an irreversible tumble. So me, for real. Gugu gaga me, baby. Yeah, baby! Your fortunes have never been the fairest. How pretty! Your meanderings along the cliff reveal to you all manners of curious flora. You thought the night prior that the cliffs were weather blasted, but you can now see that your assumptions were incorrect. There are flowers here, very warm and bright, like the sun's light during the summertime. Call me a good girl for obeying me for not buying Joker figure when I don't have one. You obey orders so well, Hakari. What a good girl. Thank you for saving your money and not buying Joker figurine. Good girl. Is that gonna even do good girl twice? I don't know what else to say. Oh, you think, with a flush of pleasure, the fair hair of the mermaid whom you are certain you spoke to last night. These flowers are so very like her hair, it is uncanny. I'm glad you like it, Akawi. Step towards the flowers, drawn towards them, and sink down to your knees. The tall grass brushes your ankles like a caress, the morning dew wetting your skirt. Thank you, Tai. Your clothes are getting damp, as are your legs, but you care not for this minor discomfort. You have just had an idea. Why not make a gift for your new friend? You are sure that she would appreciate it. Why would she not? I bet she fucking hate the flowers. I bet she fucking hate the flowers. She told you in a voice which was steeped with dolor that she had been feeling lonely. Thank you, Tai. You want to see her again. And when you next see her, you would like to make her smile. It is with this thought in mind that you begin to pick the flowers which are growing upon the cliffside. These flowers do not have any thorns, and their delicate stems snap easily enough between your fingers. You take care when plucking these flowers to leave a substantial amount of stem intact. No. You will need these stems so that you might twine the flowers together. You mean to make for your mermaid a diadem, something she will be able to wear in her hair. You see the patterns, you see the function? Mm-hmm. Ah, yeah. Smaller elements to name this tinier segments of the pathway so you can recognize it. That makes more sense, you Parson. I think we didn't have like that deep of a deep dive into anatomy and whatnot, so that I did not have a clear picture. But I feel like if we did learn that would have made it easier for me. But that makes sense, because that way you know all the names, you know like this place goes here and that place goes there, and then you can make the pathways. Ah, makes sense. Yeah, I guess you do need to learn Latin then. Thank you for telling me. I will try to remember that the next time I struggle with shit. Just look up the placements of them in like the human body. That's interesting. Thank you. Honestly, I think I do. I break down psychological theories in similar ways. Like, find which theories relate to which one and compare them and see like what differs, what connects, and like what all of them describes, and also see who made them. Like, for example, if I'm looking at Freud's theories, I would have to think, this guy's fucking insane and he smokes crack all the fucking time. So honestly, his theories are probably metaphors because he's also a fucking poet or some shit and he just waxes poetry. So like, all his theories are weird and metaphors, while like someone like Skinner, who is like in behaviors and would probably like, all his theories are meant to be taken at face value because he is a man who takes no shit. So yeah, I guess if you analyze it that way, it's kind of similar in a way. Aishi, thank you very much for the tip. I appreciate it. This tiara is certain to suit her. But yeah, see, I read fast. She's so pretty. Anything would suit her. Continue to work slow and steadfast as the weak sun shines. It takes time, but you are eventually able to fashion something you are satisfied with. You only hope the mermaid will feel similarly. If indeed she really does exist. Aduh, kepencet. Alright. Start carefully, you pocket your makeshift diadem, then decide to forage for some food. You discover during your search that some fruit trees whose sweet burdens are enough to fortify your spirits. For the present, at least. It is fortunate, really, that you are so excited about your moonlight rendezvous with the mermaid. If you were less focused upon the future and dwelt more in the immediate present, you might have more of an appetite. emptiness in your stomach assuaged, you return to the cottage whereat you mean to wait for the setting of the sun. I'm playing P3P in English and it's going to do some challenges. Like what, Akari? There are no books to read either, with which you might pass your idle hours. You do, however, busy yourself with trying to light a fire so that you might ward off the cold. Time is horribly slow in passing, in part because you have precious little to do, but also because you cannot stop thinking about the mermaid. Playing visual novels like reading someone's stream of consciousness. Every thought is laid out. It colors your experience, but damn, it is exhausting. Yes, because you have to put yourself in the shoes of the other person. Yes, it is so fun. I do hope I do not distract all of you too much from the immersion because I keep yapping. My bad, I yap a lot. But I hope it is enjoyable so far. Will she really return to the shore as she said she would? Can you truly trust her? No. Oh, you hope that you can. If she were not present at your designated meeting place, you think you would die from disappointment. I need to apologize for your sweet mouth part. Thank you. Mmmmmmm. The seconds continue to trickle by, unchecked by any hourglass, and as they do, the sun sinks beneath the horizon. Part of you worries, however, that it might still be too early to search for the mermaid. Will she be there yet? You sit there, your stomach tied up in anxious knots, and as you listen to the wind which buffets your windows, you hear it. Normally, I always have Akihiko on team, right? So I thought maybe a girls only challenge, that would be cute! I would like that immensely. Let's go! Most med students saw this in the first year. Thousands of elements? Blech! For each one, you need to know at least where it is, once how it is called in your native language and in Latin. That is true. We need to learn Latin, and I believe it's both in English and Indonesian as well. So it's like 3 languages. Greek words as well? Oh, I guess so. A few pages of rules and it will be enough to recreate almost every term. I am so glad I'm not a medical student. Otherwise, I think I would die from the amount of memorization. I am so bad memory-wise. I will record it and maybe post it on my YouTube channel? Bro, drop links! The sound is faint, but you can recall it well from the night before. There is a single solitary voice outdoors, tempest tossed amidst the roiling waves. The voice is a high, clear one, silvery if needed. Voices can have colors, like a finely polished dinner plate in a noble woman's home. The voice belongs, of course, to the mermaid. Who else do you know with a voice as angelic as that? Relief begins to bubble up inside you, a relief so potent you feel dizzy from it. She did not abandon you after all. Why, you wonder did you ever think she would? She said that she wanted to see you. Did you think that a mere nicety? Send the links, Akari! Buoyed as if by a gentle breeze, you hurry to the door. With trembling fingers, they are trembling, I presume, from excitement rather than fear, you seize the handle, then turn it. Then you step out into the dark, inky night. You walk towards the cliffs as you did the night prior, beneath the cover of the inky blue sky, the wind moaning fitfully with every step you take. In my country, we don't have to know medical English, unfortunately, but well, for science, we need it anyways. I had to learn it. Yeah. I could not find many, like, good journals that are in Indonesian. So I basically did most of my research in English. I do not know how my classmates that are not very good in English managed to finish their thesis. I do not know, because I bet it would have been difficult, so difficult. Actually, I have a nice story about it. Tell me. I miss my academia days a little bit, but I know if I come back to it, I'll get so stressed out. But I miss it. Your soul still aches from your expedition the day prior, but you are able to ignore this discomfort. It seems irrelevant, really, when compared to the prospect of once again meeting the mermaid. You have known her for only one night, yet she has come to mean more to you than your own well-being. You would do anything for the mermaid if she asked that. We're gonna drown or some shit. Well, almost anything. You hurry down the sharp incline of the cliffs to the shore. almost stumbling in your scuffed brown shoes, which really were not built with rock climbing in mind. So frantic are you in your attempts to once again make the mermaid's acquaintance, you very nearly fall. It is a good thing that you still have enough sense about you to regain your footing. Otherwise, this tale would come to a premature ending. Eventually, you make your way onto the shore, then approach the jagged outcrop of rock whereat you last saw the mermaid. Like the night prior, the mermaid did perch upon these rocks, her fair hair strewn about her shoulders. When she sees you from across the shore, she ceases her singing and her eyes light up. Or at least, they seem to. So you have returned to me, my hero, the mermaid says, and then lightly she giggles. Or perhaps I should say heroine? Her praise makes you blush. You do not feel worthy of it. Nobody has ever called you a heroine before. You do not even think of yourself as a heroine. If a story were made about you, you rather think that you would be a supporting character, one without her own voice, like right now! Oh my god! You're not interesting enough. The mermaid seems to think that you are, though. She's staring at you delightedly, as though you are the one person in the world she most wishes to speak to. The thought makes you tremble, but not as much as the mermaid's gaze. You tell the mermaid that you do not think you are so very brave, but she dismisses your awkward remark with a laugh. I think you are. I saw the way you scaled those cliffs. I thought that was very heroic. Oh, so she saw that, didn't she? Then did she see how you slipped down the cliffs, grazing your palms in the process, and how you very nearly fell? I've never been the most graceful of girls, but to have your feelings exposed before a being as poised and as perfect as the mermaid, it stings a little bit. More in fact than the resultant grazes on your palms your clumsiness wrought you. Tell the mermaid that there was nothing so very heroic about all of that. You were simply excited, that is all, to see her again. You weren't thinking. Well, that makes two of us. I was excited to see you again. She was? Naturally, I had a very good time speaking to you last night. I had hoped we might resume our correspondence. She's so very pretty though. Yes, look at her. Look at her. She's so gorgeous. Rah. I love it. I especially love the rocks that look like spikes in her background. I love it so much. That is why I came to the rocks a bit earlier than usual. I was waiting for you. Did you hear my song? Yes, you reply with a nod of your head. You heard it all the way in the abandoned cottage. It called out to you. Gorgeous mermaid Yuri called that. I love you so much. The mermaid? Or me? That was the general idea. I was singing for you. She was? You do not think that you are worthy of the mermaid song, but if she does not mind dedicating her voice to you, then... Ooh, me? Oh my god! Thank you. I've been studying English. Aww. That is so mean of your parents and your peers. What the fuck? Oh no, baby. I'm so sorry to hear that. I think accents are very cute. If that makes you feel better, you Barzin. I mean, my accent is also bad, you know? I'm still streaming. I'm sorry to hear that. I get that though. Back when I was still learning German, I barely spoke. I did not train for it at all because I was also very ashamed of my accent. So I get the feeling. It is really difficult, especially battling your own anxiety and like not having confidence in yourself. Pat pat baby, I hug. Well, who else would I dedicate my voice to? There is nobody else to hear me. That is a good point, you suppose. Also, I saw the little hearts floating by. Thank you. Very cute. Pulling people over their accents is such a new love, right? I speak a bit of German. Oh, do you? Good job. I suck. So I don't say it all that well. See the hearts again. It's very cute. I don't know who's sending it, but it's very cute. Thank you. You are adorable. No blushy! I see it! It's cute! Guten Tag, wie geht's? Yes, yes, yes. My German is perfect. Yes. I sent it. Ah, thank you! It's true? Cute babies. I really like that feature in YouTube, like the sending the hearts thingy. It's so cute. Very distracting though, because it makes me happy. But it's very cute. That is a good point, you suppose. You know, I can also send it, right? But like, I don't think you can say that I'm the one sending it. Like, I'm sending so many loves right now. I think you can send it? No, don't say sorry. It's very cute. It's very adorable. I like it. It's okay. If you want to play with it, please keep going. It's very cute. It makes me happy. Shyly, you look back at the mermaid. You thank her for her song. It was very beautiful. Then tell her before she can lose your nerve that you have prepared a present for her too. Oh, have you really? You have. It is a small thing, nothing more than a silly trinket. But if it would not be too much of an imposition, then... question. Is there much left of this route? Because I need to tell Unli what time I'll hang out with him. With clumsy fingers, you reach into your pocket. So pretty. For a few moments, you fret that your near fall down the cliff might have damaged the delicate chain nestled within it. But your worries are in vain. The chain is surprisingly sturdy, given it was made with only a few flowers, and it has held firm against the odds. Handle the chain with great care all the same, however, as you hold it out, presenting it for the mermaid's approbation. Then you're supposed to hang out with the mermaid for one more day. Okay, I'll tell him it's at our usual time then, instead. But then and Yuna started learning Latin and Greek and found myself to be one of the best students. Let's fucking go! You learned so many. I don't even know what Yiddish is. I don't think I've heard of Yiddish. If not Latin, I probably would still despise myself for being unable to learn languages. You did such a good job, you Parson. I am so proud of you. You did well. I am very, very proud of you. Learning languages is so hard. You did so well. I am so happy you finally managed to prove them wrong. And I'm happy you get to learn English, because that way we can talk. Yippee! And you know, you do your research stuff and stuff. That's why I feel very attached to Latin, as it literally changed my life and affected my path immensely. Yeah! I'm so glad you had such a nice experience with it. That makes me happy to hear. Yippee! It was for the mermaid that you fashioned this chain. You thought that it would look nice nestled in her hair. You were pleased with the chain when you first made it, but after looking at the mermaid, you have begun to reconsider. The mermaid's beauty is otherworldly, so much so it almost hurts to look at her. Her flower crown, by comparison, seems a very meager offering indeed. The longer you hold your gift out, the more unworthy it feels. You have half a mind as the seconds elapse to snatch your silly, wholly unworthy gift back from the mermaid before she can judge you too harshly. But the mermaid's lips curl upwards into a smile, and in a voice so full of gratitude it makes your heart throb, she says, "Oh my, did she make this for me?" Well, yes, you reply, still feeling a little flustered. You saw these flowers earlier when you went for a walk, and they made you think of her. Not, you hasten to add, that you think her beauty is comparable to these flowers. They are far inferior when contrasted with her good looks. You simply thought. You were unable to get the rest of the sentence out, however, because the mermaid interrupts you, not rudely, but with something resembling compassion. Perhaps she pities you. She must be able to hear how your voice is trembling. Can she also see the way your hands tremor? Oh dear. Faint heart never won the hand of a fair maiden, you know. What happened to all of your confidence? I think that your gift is a wonderful one. I did not at all expect it, but it really is pretty. You look at your feet, too shy to meet the mermaid's gaze. Then you say very quietly that you are glad that she thinks so, but she does not need to spare your ego. You have precious little of it left as is. The mermaid seemed touched by your shyness. Perhaps she likes her prey to be self-conscious. I like how they use prey for both her and the grave digger, I believe. Because she smiles. I am not simply saying things to spare your ego. I am not like that. Humans might spout platitudes as easily as they breathe air. I do not compliment others unless others truly mean it. Is that not the point of speech? Have an honest dialogue with one another. If one party in conversation is withholding their true intention, then conversation is impossible. Playing games is a waste of my time, particularly given my time above the surface is so very limited. Oh. You blush at this more deeply still, and survey the mermaid beneath the full fringe of your eyelashes. Then she really does like it? Did I not just say that? Okay, I think this mermaid is making you her thrall and that the farmhand died from overwork because she couldn't help but talk with the mermaid instead of resting after hard day's work. That would be interesting. That would be very, very cute. Cool, at least. It would be unexpected. You humans are so very funny. What with all of your second guessing? She was like that too in the beginning. She? My friend. Generally, you have a nice voice to hear and I know what I'm talking about. I've been listening to it for over a year during my work. You actually look. Do you hear all the weird shit I say? You parse it and you still say that? You are so sweet. Thank you so much. I don't know what to say about that. But thank you so much. It is very sweet of you to, you know, keep hanging out with me. I very much appreciate it. I didn't know you've been lurking. But thank you so much. I'm glad you didn't forget about me. The mermaid's answer is a simple one, but it makes your stomach punch regardless. Yes, her friend. How could you have forgotten about her? She used to make me gifts too, you know? Gifts like this one. She would pick flowers on the cliffs over there where I cannot tread. The mermaid gestures. Damn loopy overthinking. We love overthinking. Yes, we love making up headcanons. The mermaid gestures with one hand on the cliffs which tower above the shore, tall and imposing as though to stab the sky above. And she would fashion them into crowns like this one and bracelets. I was appreciative of her tokens, though she was similarly shy when she presented them to me. Overthinking streamers' content. That's to stretch the content out, baby! She did not seem to think very much of her handiwork. You and her are remarkably similar, really. There's no guile in the mermaid's voice, but her words have rather taken the wind out of your sails. I was just drinking. I'll drink again. Shit. Of course, the cowherd gave the mermaid gifts. Demon, how are you doing? How are you doing, buddy? How was the game? Did you miss me while I was gone? Did you miss Vera? MC seems kind of classy. She is like a Ojo-sama type. She was like well-bred lady. She keeps mentioning it. She is not very nice. Like, her thoughts are not very nice. Is you're onto something about the witch narrating Ireldis? I knew it! They don't make it that obvious, but they make it obvious enough. It is very interesting. I really, really like it. Let me just shout demon real quick. Ito. Why would I forget? You can proudly hold the title of one of the best otome connoisseurs of all of Twitch. I am so sorry, by the way. Recently, my otome... I don't have much otome content. I hope that doesn't make you sad. It's because visual novels tire my throat out. Like right now my throat is kind of sore from 2 days of yapping in visual novels. Saber-toothed cat ate a lot of faces. Yippee! I hope you had fun. Only time not until 1 more hour. Your time's changed. And I told Unli I'd be late because I didn't know your time's changed. Had like a whole thing earlier. But I hope you missed me while I wasn't in your chat, demon. Did you miss me? Ooh. Of course, the cowherd gave the mermaid gifts. Why would she not? Sure, I missed you, but good, you better. The mermaid is beautiful. She's so very beautiful. Like a tutelary goddess, she seems to invite tribute simply by existing. Fine, don't worry, besides you need to take care of your throat. Thank you! Also, it got lonely because since you were lurking from the beginning, I didn't have many chatters in the beginning and I just felt like I was boring as fuck just reading things on my own. So I just switched games to like do more collabs and such. And then we did so many collabs. Yeah. Not true, demon! If there's anything, Vere will put a collar on all of you. Not the other way around. Demon bad boy! Were you more religious or more irreligious, perhaps? You might even consider worshipping her. So in essence, is that not what you were doing with your flower crown? How silly of you to think that your idea was an original one. I might be accustomed to gifts, but it has been a long time since any human has bequeathed me with anything. Yay? Yay for what? This is a pleasant surprise. I am truly thankful for your kindness, dear one. I've done nothing wrong in the last 6 hours, and yet you did something wrong to me just now. You hate me. The mermaid leans forward on her rock so as to pluck the circlet from your fingers. Collar? You want the collar? Oh my god, what a naughty baby. Her benevolent smile all the while is unwavering. And now that I look at your gift more closely, I rather think it is of the superior quality to the gifts my old friend once gave me. Now this is enough to make you start, if the touch of the mermaid's fingers upon your own was not. While I like the games you're playing, first of all, I kept returning here for you, not the game itself. Tarzan, you're so cute. You're so cute. Thank you so much for staying with me for this long. It is so very sweet of you. Thank you so much. Mama. I appreciate it. And thank you so much for finally coming out of lurk to talk to me. I am always very happy when you all talk to me. So thank you so much. Very cute of you. Could your silly gift really be better than those she once accepted? I think so. My friend's trinkets were all rather clumsy in execution, though I cherished them nonetheless. They were very precious to me. They did not last very long, though. Not when I took them with me to my home beneath the ocean. The water soon rent the fragile links between the flower stem asunder. Your diadem, however, seems more sturdy, but it is, by the same token, very delicate. You must be very good with your hands. You think back briefly on your disastrous sewing lessons in the past, of your numerous failed attempts to thread your needle while the other girls giggled at you, and you blush. You think the mermaid's praise might be a touch too effusive. Have you ever made flower crowns? No, because I feel bad when I pluck the flowers. I like, if I ever get flowers, I would rather like them in a pot rather than actual bouquets. Because the dead flowers make me feel very sad. I don't like needless waste. I really don't like needless waste. I feel like they are the best when they are living happily and healthy. I did with the lions. Ooh, was it fun? Was it cute? I bet it was cute. Flower crowns look very adorable. I tell the mermaids as much, but she only laughs. I do not think so. No. The mermaid places your floral trinket. Oh, she's so gorgeous. Upon her head, she's so fucking pretty. Holy shit. Over her long fair hair, then surveys you in a manner which seems almost coquettish. Oh wait, wrong voice. What do you think? You think that the mermaid looks radiant, though that is less because of your gift and more because of her natural looks. You tell the mermaid this, though not in terms quite this glowing, and she giggles. You are selling yourself too short. I think your gift is lovely, really. The flowers rather match my hair. Ara, indeed. Yes, you answer with a nod of your head. That is why you picked those flowers. She's all you have been able to think of. I'm glad that you have been thinking of me. I, in truth, have been thinking of you, though I did not wish to say as much. We wanna! Let's fuck! No? No, it would be embarrassing to confess to how much I have been looking forward to our reunion if you did not feel similarly. I do not care to pine for humans from afar. But if you care for me as I do you, then it makes me feel less alone. You hasten to assure the mermaid, your face aflame. Do you ever stop blushing? Goodness gracious, that you do care for her, very much so. Fucking the hot mermaid, you crazy type. You have not known her for very long, but she has certainly made an impression upon you. She's such an easy conversationalist, the time simply slips by when you are together. And it does not hurt, of course, that she is so pretty. I've heard it said, yes, that my looks are rather appealing. My old friend was similarly complimentary. I cannot blame you humans for being so taken with me when my form is so very graceful. Your legs seem rather cumbersome in comparison to my smooth, slick tail. It must be so very depressing to lumber about on land as you do, living your days beneath the harsh sun and the cool, unfeeling moon. Buddha, welcome! Oh my god, I am so happy about the time change because that means my Europe friends finally can start coming by. Hi, thank you for coming. The mermaid is gorgeous. Look, Buddha, look. Behold, my wife. Sometimes, I rather think I pity you. But the surface is a good deal brighter than it is beneath the ocean. I will grant that much. You agree with the mermaid, still feeling flushed, that there are some perks to having legs, an agreement which makes the mermaid giggle. I'm certain that there are, though you cannot explore the ocean's depths as I can. I presume you have never tried it. She's gonna drown us. He's gorgeous mermaid Yuri content. You shake your head, no. You had never thought to do so, largely because you have never been so close to the sea before, not in all of your life. You did not have much opportunity for nautical exploration in the past. You were not allowed to go anywhere then, save for to the local church. It was quite a lonely existence. Well now, that is a pity. You were kind enough to give me a gift fashioned from flowers which grow where I cannot reach them, so perhaps I ought to return the favor. The favor? Yes, that is right. It would seem only fitting that I give to you something which can only be found in the ocean's depths. Thank you for the check-in, Puro. Perhaps we could look at it as a form of cultural exchange. Oh no, you protest, your eyes wide. You couldn't possibly put such a burden upon her. Tai, thank you for the check-in. You did not give her a gift after all because you wanted to receive anything in return. Anything other than her friendship, that is. Our conversation is more than enough to satisfy you. You do not need any physical presence on top of that. The mermaid does not seem convinced, however, by your naysaying. She raises one eyebrow, even this gesture is performed elegantly, then says, if my company is all it takes to satisfy you, then you are easy to please indeed. But please do not rebuff me. I am offering because I wish to do this. Remember what I said. I do not say things for the sake of it. Well, you murmur, if she really doesn't mind. Of course I do not mind. Now wait here, I will not be very long. It would be rude to abandon my new friend in the midst of a conversation. The mermaid turns her attention towards the clear mirror-like water, which simmers beneath the moonlight. Then she dives. Her body arches elegantly through the air, her long slender limbs cleaving through the surface of the water with nearly ripple. The mermaid's face is first submerged, then her torso, and at long last her tail. The water rushes forth to envelop her, as though it had been waiting for her. What do you mean she dies? What do you mean she dies? I love the descriptions. It is so cool. It is so flowery. I love it. It subsumes her. It swallows her. Then she disappears from view. The mermaid is gone, but you are still there. Well, now what are you to do? There's nothing that can be done, you suppose, save waiting. Stand there for several moments, watching the black water lap against the shore. The breeze howls mournfully, like a wounded animal, as it buffets your hair about your face, and your torn skirt around your legs. Time elapses, but how much of it, while you stand there fretfully, feeling as ostentatious as a maypole? She dives. Oh, sorry. It must be my mic. My mic dampens my sounds a little bit. I noticed. So it's a little bleh. I need to get a better mic, but better mics are so expensive and I don't know which ones to get. So yeah. Hi, the demon. Thank you for the pie. Zemi! How dare you be late? You hate me, Zemi. How could you? Dandelions are like a common weed over here, so it's not unusual to see someone with a dandelion crown or even a huge car wheel-sized wreath used as decorations. That sounds gorgeous. I would love to see that. That sounds so fun. Dandelion here usually flowers 2 to 3 times per warm part of the year. That sounds fun. When will the mermaid return? Will she ever return? We're starting to worry. Is that all you do when... Look, over there, by the rocks upon which the mermaids once sat. The water is rippling. It looks as though your new friend has returned. Hi, Zemi. You missed us flirting with the gorgeous mermaid earlier. The mermaid pulls herself onto the rock, using a surprising amount of upper body strength, then smiles at you. I apologize for the wait. I hope I did not make you worry. You were worrying, but you are not half so honest as the mermaid. No, I want to be a mermaid. Do you want to be a cute Asian mermaid, Demi? Mermaids might be spoken of as devious tricksters who lure sailors to their deaths, but they are, in actuality, very sincere. They're much more sincere than most humans. Perhaps that is why your kind fears them so. There are a few creatures who inhabit this world whose capacity for lying is greater than your own. Cute Asian sea mermaid. I need to be a cute Asian mermaid. Yeah! Let's go! You tell the mermaid that you are not worrying, and she answers with a wry smile. I am back wishing to scream into the void. You can scream into this void, Biscuit. Go ahead, scream. You tell the mermaid that you were not worrying, and she answers with a wry smile. I'm not so sure about that. Thank you for the 5 streak, Zemi! Go Seahawks! I thought it was sirens that were thought to lure people to their deaths, not mermaids. I think they are equated to be quite the same. Actually, I just feel lightheaded really bad right now. So I'm going to go and get myself a quick snack before we continue. I think it's all the yapping. I'm gonna go get myself a quick snack. Give me like 10 minutes. Be right back. Dude, like, I think I really was hungry because I ended up eating like a lot more than I thought I would. But I am back now. I am so sad. Fuck my battery. I'm so sad I missed like it's gone leaving. Couldn't say. Why the fuck is there a hype train? I missed literally after I said something. Loop, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. What the fuck? Thank you so much. Where did that come from? Literally after I said something, and then I went to like put down my, I guess you gave it right when I was like putting away my dishes. Thank you so much. Literally cherished in my household. What are you on about? Not true, Biscuit. You hate me. Loop, thank you so much. Imagine hype training while away. Exactly. Thank you so much, Loop. Thank you so much. I was trying to be an ass doing it when you couldn't respond. You hate me. Why do you hate me so, Loop? You hate my guts. Do you even like me? Do you even have respect for me as your streamer? Or do you just hate my guts? But really, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the subs. I'm telling Silver you take our love for granted. The BB shall remember this. BB never liked me anyway. It's okay. BB never babbles when I'm on. It's okay. I get it. It's just for Blades. I get it. Thank you so much. Sorry I was away. So I guess you do like it. You do like bullying me or whatever, but thank you very much. Yeah, to be fair, she never babbles when y'all are on any VC. It drives me nuts. Well, that's okay. She just hates me. It's okay. I understand. She hates my guts. It's okay. I'll just retire tomorrow. It's fine. Whatever, you know, whatever. Okay, who cares? Who cares, right? Who cares? I'm kidding, by the way. Yeah, okay, we have 30 minutes to finish this game. We got this. Lucky I don't give subs. Let me look at the rankings and say that again to my fucking face. Oh, she falls asleep to your stream because typically the BGM of your games are calming. She falls asleep to cousin dating simulators. Aww. That is cute. Thank you so much for opening my streams for BB. I wish she would know the voice of her big sister. Nade, hello! Welcome back! I'm not so sure about that. The mermaid is wilier than you are giving her credit for. She has seen right through you. But no matter, it took me some time, but I was finally able to retrieve you a gift. Well, when you put it that way, Vera. Yeah, Vera? What did Vera say? Go Seahawk. I do not have the means to turn this into a pretty piece of jewelry, as you did with the flowers, but I wish to give it to you nonetheless. I do hope that you like it. Why do people hate my daughter? Do not hate my daughter. How dare you guys? The mermaid leans forward, then holds her gifts out towards you. Her slender fingers unfurl about it, like the petals of a flower being folded back. And... oh, what a pretty gift it is! The ocean might be dark and deep, cold and unfeeling, but the same cannot be said about the object for which glitters upon the mermaid's palm. She has fished from the depths of the water a beautiful shell, one which shimmers prismatic colors beneath the moon's light, much like the scales on her tail. What even is that? Oh my god, is it an it's a Zammy! It's a baby Zammy! Oh my god! So cute! The shell is so very pretty, it quite takes your breath away. You look at the shell worriedly, your teeth biting your lower lip. That is a bad habit, you know. You will make yourself bleed. Then ask the mermaid if this is really alright. Would a gift like this not be wasted on you? Of course not! I want you to have this shell because it makes me think of you. It does? How so? I thought it should be obvious. The shell is a lovely find. As are you. Oh. she just call you lovely? Surely you must have misheard her. Can scarcely believe it. It is an awful lot for you to take in, but... Now why are you gawping at me like that? The wind will change, you know, and then your face will be stuck like that, which would be quite a shame. Where's your good looks, which for a maiden such as yourself would be nothing short of a tragedy? Seems as though the mermaid really does think you are pretty after all. The mermaid with her smooth skin and her fair hair. Can scarcely believe it. There's something almost laughable about the mermaid's compliments. How could she call you pretty when her looks are so immediately obviously superior? Tongue-tied, you look at your feet. You do not know how to reply to the mermaid. You have half a mind to refute her words, to tell her that you are not that pretty. Not really, but you fear that you might look rude. You do not want to rebuff the mermaid's well wishes. The mermaid be coming on strong with the MC with this one. There's nothing for it then but to take the shell which the mermaid retrieved from the ocean depths for you. You do not think that you are worthy of it, but neither do you want to refuse it. Now that it is a surprise, the mermaid says amused as you reach for the smut shell. I do not think you would be bold enough to take it, not without more coaxing from my part. The girly pop got stun-locked. We're gonna fuck soon, right, Tai? You've exceeded my expectations. What a good girl you are. Your heart flutters with this praise, and it flutters all the more when your trembling fingers brush against the mermaid's palm. She presses the shell into your skin, and your own fingers tighten about it. The shell is sharp and pointed, and it digs uncomfortably into your skin. It hurts. There is pleasure in the pain. She's a masochist! I fucking knew it. This too feels like a gift from the mermaid. You do not want to spurn it. Even pain can be a precious thing when dealt by one whom you care for. You never knew that before. Hold the shell to your heart, which is breathing an irregular rhythm, and look at the mermaid. And very softly, you thank her. I love Vita degrading. Bad boys, Emmy. Is that degrading enough? I don't know how to degrade unless like the situation calls for it. Yeah! Cool! I got a follow right after I degraded someone. Hi, Mercedes. Welcome. Thank you for the follow. Hope you've been enjoying it. Hi. It's quite alright. It seems only fair after you shared part of your world with me. Part of your world. I wish to share part of my world with you too. We're gonna get murdered. I mean, fucking with the hot gorgeous mermaids. Yeah! Let's go! Mom, can you compliment father? Is your father even there, baby? Humans cannot normally descend beneath the ocean's depths, and even if they do, they cannot remain there for very long. You are far too fragile. With that I would bring you with me to my underwater kingdom, where we might be together. You paid, I know, but is your father there? Do you want me to just compliment him? Compliment him with what? Please tell me. Please at least pick a topic to compliment on. I don't know how. The mermaid's melodic voice trails away, suffused with something resembling melancholia. Okay, we can clip, but you gotta give me a topic, baby girl. I don't know what to compliment him on. She sighs. How good he was with the horror game earlier, and he did a good job. Can I bully him a little bit in it, please? Please, just a little bit of bullying. Can I bully it? Then she shakes her head and smiles. But this will have to do for the present. Please take good care of the shell. Okay. Lady, you did such a good job with the horror game. Did you cry and scream like a little bitch for mommy? What a good boy. Is that good? I hope that was enough. You bully all the time, can't stop yourself even in the praise, but it's so funny. It's so funny. Love you, Mom. See, as long as the requester is happy, I should be allowed to do it. Love you, Mom. Love you too, baby. Look look at it from time to time, and think of me. That would make me very happy indeed. Playing is fun, yes, exactly. It is my love language. The days pass following this nightly encounter with your aquatic acquaintance with an almost intolerable slowness. You endure the hours of sunlight as best as you can by going for long bracing walks amidst the heather, foraging for berries and fruits among the hedgerows. Even when you have mustered up enough courage, take an old fishing line uncovered in the fisherman's cottage and try your luck by the shore. Your initial attempts at angling are without success, but as the time passes, your proficiency in the art grows. Sometime after you take up the rod, you find you are able to catch the odd fish here and there. Small, scrawny things mostly, but the meat goes a ways to bolstering your rudimentary diet. You teach yourself how to remove the scales of these saltwater fish that you have captured, and how to gut them. You learn too how to cook them over a simple fire. Sometimes you skewer the— I wanna eat grilled fish so much. I've been really into fish lately. Sometimes you skewer these fish of yours on spikes and roast them slowly, innards and all. You're able to sustain yourself well enough during the day, though the faint pangs of hunger you experience never quite go away. I got you, father. Please tell me how your father reacts to it. Your physical discomfort, however, is secondary when compared to your desire to visit the mermaid. Your days may be dull and drab, but your nights, comparatively, are made of magic. It is only during the night that the mermaid emerges from beneath the waves, and when she does, you hurry to her side. You have never before had anybody who took so great an interest in you, not until you met the mermaid. That is why she has grown to mean so very much to you. She's the first friend you had ever had. But if you do not temper your obsession accordingly, I fear she may very well be your last. They warn us this time! Care little for the potential danger, however, which lurks beneath your interactions with the mermaid. You want only to show the mermaid how much that you value her, and you hope within time that she will come to value you too. You keep seeing her, surely she will stop thinking of her human friend whom she lost so suddenly. That is your plan, at least. Fortunately, your self-serving wish to grow closer to the mermaid seems close to being granted. Your nightly conversations when you greet her come easily enough, the words stumbling from your mouth like a thread. You have grown rather comfortable in the mermaid's company, and she yours. She must have, for it is not long after you bequeath your diadem of flowers to the mermaid that she looks at you and posits a curious question. I was wondering, dear one, whether you would mind indulging me. I know this might not seem like an appealing proposition, but I thought it would be remiss of me not to ask. I've seen some of your world, perhaps sat on the shore for many, many nights hence, but you have seen nothing of mine. It seems unfair that I should know some of the world that you inhabit, while you know so little of my own. She's gonna drown us. So, would you care to come with me, beneath the ocean's waves? There's much that I wish to show you, sights that I cannot, I fear, be accurately represented in language alone. Words can be awfully stifling when it comes to the communication of experiences such as this. It is quite the florid speech, but at the heart of it beats a simple enough request. The mermaid wishes to bring you beneath the ocean's surface so that she might show you her home. You are flattered initially that the mermaid wishes to show you something so personal. But after this flutter of flattery, there comes an uncomfortable sense of unease. The mermaid might feel at home beneath the water's surface, but what of you? But it's cooking again with the foreshadow. Yippee! I mean, they kind of laying it thick. Like they said, learn how to swim. Don't be too taken in with the mermaid. She'll be the last friend you'll ever have. I think they laid it on thick way more here than with the grave digger. You are a human girl with two awkward, ungainly legs, and you were not made to live under the sea. You frown, and mistrustfully you look at the ocean. It is late at night, as it always is when you speak to the mermaid, and the water does not look blue. It appears instead to be obsidian. The waves moan as they break against the rocks, which shut out of the shore like a mighty dragon's bones. They sound angry, violent almost. Salty sea spray arcs through the air, caught in the moonlight. It shimmers, sharp as knives. Hesitantly, you take a step back. You are a little afraid of the sea. It is so restless, so deep, and so all-consuming it reminds you of a hungry monster. You have never submerged yourself beneath the ocean before. You never had the opportunity. You do not even know how to swim. You are so fearful for your own safety, should you consent to dive beneath the undulating meniscus of the water, but... Do not look so frightened, dear one. I will be with you, and I will not let you go. She will not let you go, meaning she will not let you go up to the air. You have my word. Shyly, you glance at the mermaid. She's still perched upon her rock, her hands folded neatly upon her. Well, she does not have a lap. Not really. You're still afraid, but the mermaid's reassurance does help. Has she not told you numerous times that she is nothing if not honest? You trust her not to break her word. She will not leave you beneath the waves, abandon you to a cruel, lonely fate, become the food of so many fish. She's gonna eat you herself. She's definitely either gonna kill you or be extremely possessive. Murder, definitely. Of that you are certain. That is why, despite all of your misgivings, you find yourself nodding your head. That is what she wants, then you will accompany her. You're interested too in what lies beneath the ocean's surface, out of sight. I knew that you would agree. Thank you very much for humoring me. It's both, by the way, puro. Demon goddess, hi, welcome back. How you doing? I am almost done with this route, I think. And then we are gonna go change games to the other murder games with pretty girls. I will endeavor to make these next few moments the most memorable you have ever experienced. Is she gonna kill me now? Do you think I'll make it in time before 4 p.m.? Ai? Now, would you care to come with me? I shall be your guide. Now, this is still the second route out of 4, but this is the final route I will be doing today because I will be switching games after this. Ocean's depths might be dark, but I will not let you get away from me. I promise. She's so gonna keep you with her and then like just drown. You don't yep, then yes you can. Okay, nobody talk to me. The mermaid extends her hand towards you, a hand which seems to cut through the moonlight just like a blade. Wanted to make sure. I'll play all the routes. The moon's celestial rays plays against the mermaid's upturned palm so that it shimmers. The mermaid's hair too is glowing, backlit by Celine's glow so that she almost looks like an angel. Her beauty is such that for a few moments you cannot do anything, neither step towards her nor back away. You feel frozen in place, rooted in the sand, like some shore-growing tree. You still do not understand why the mermaid has taken such an interest in you, but an old adage does occur to you. Yes, I will be doing castle next. You ought not to look a gift horse in the mouth, or ignore the pleas of a graceful, dignified mermaid. You reach out, your arms shaking like the skinny bow of an ancient tree, and find the mermaid's hand with your own. That's your favorite? Yay! It'll be the next one, so next week. The mermaid's fingers curl above your own, her nails, only now how you notice how sharp they are, digging into your skin. Though the mermaid herself looks very soft, her grip is surprisingly strong. Your ending, is it that long? Okay, I got it. You do not think, if she willed it, you would be able to get away from her. But why would you want to? She does not mean you any harm. Now let us be on our way. There is much to see in my underwater kingdom. I cannot wait to show it to you. The mermaid turns towards the ocean, as do you. A brief moment passes, one which you allow yourself to stand there, your hand claimed by the mermaid's, as the wind buffets your hair and your skirts. You inhale deeply. The smell of the salt is heavy in the back of your nostrils, so much so that you could choke in it. It is not a particularly pleasant smile, but you have grown accustomed to it after living in your tumble-down cottage by the shore. It is nostalgic, almost. You have a vague feeling as you stand on the precipice between your world and that of your aquatic companions. You might never again be able to smell the salt in the air like this. That is just a silly supposition, though. I am so saving. Not long, but it's because there's 3 more variants of the bad endings, and you know you want a 100%. Okay, got it. You are being foolish. The mermaid will return you back to the surface in due course, will she not? You hope that she will. You, unlike her, cannot breathe underwater. You open your mouth, meaning to ask the mermaid about this fact, but you are not afforded the opportunity to speak. The mermaid has already shifted, her fingers still twined about yours. She dives forward, her body slicing through the surface of the water with a knife, and you inexorably are dragged along with her. So pretty! So cute! Look at us! Oh my god! Let me... And then get a timestamp of that. Let me go. Alright. Yeah. The water rushes forward to meet you in a sudden shocking rush. No, the art isn't AI, it's good art. The sound design is fucking amazing. The music is so beautiful. I love it. The mermaid's descent might be graceful, but yours is anything but. You do not know how to position your legs, and your limbs feel awfully ungainly. The shock of the water as it touches your skin, meanwhile, is intense. You did not think that the water would be this cold. No, it's just not just cold, it's freezing. It feels as though all the warmth had been sapped out of your skin. If your head was not already beneath the ocean's waves, you would gasp from it. You do not gasp, however, you cannot. You have already been submerged. Your body no longer feels as though it is your own. Your hair is unspooling behind you like a thread, and your skirt is fluttering. Your body rocks to and fro, as though being soothed in a mother's arms. It is a curious feeling, but it is not wholly unpleasant. Only if it were not so cold down here, beneath the ocean steps, you might find it relaxing. It is dark under the surface of the water, yes, but you have not ventured so very far. Not yet, at least, that the glow of the moon cannot penetrate its depths. Are you sure I will make it in time, Tai? I am reading so fast. Your surroundings are illuminated, though faintly, and thanks to this precious illumination, you can see the schools of fish swimming about you. Their scales all glisten as they arc through the waves like rainbows. They do not look like life forms. They appear instead, to your fairy tale adult mind, be ancient relics brought to life through some strange arcane sorcery. Okay, thank you, Tai. They're pretty. No, that word is not significant enough. They're beautiful. You did not know as you stood upon the shore how very full of life it was beneath this water's surface. You did not know either how very beautiful these aquatic denizens of the deep were. You've never seen fish like these before, not in real life. I have memories, vague, hazy memories, of dissecting a fish once in a particularly gruesome biology lesson, just like me for real. But that feels like a very long time ago now. I would far rather think on your present than dwell upon the past. But the seconds pass, and as they do, the mermaid continues to swim, leading you deeper and deeper into the ocean's depths. Well, once you were close enough to the surface that the moon's light could still slice through the waves, now it is so very dark you can scarcely see. Welcome back, Nade! Your vision is beginning to blur. You can feel an uncomfortable pressure weighing down on your inert body. Oh, she's struggling. You have descended, you realize, with a ripple of anxiety too deep. Humans were not meant to descend into these depths. The water, once cold, now feels freezing. It caresses every inch of your exposed flesh, as if to sap what little warmth you might still possess. You shiver, and when you do, you swear that you can hear your teeth chattering, despite the water which stops your ears. The water is stopping up your nostrils. There's so much water down here, at the bottom of the ocean. It is endless. The mermaid might be able to breathe underwater, but you are not so very fortunate. Your body is far less sophisticated than hers, and it requires oxygen with which to furnish your body with continued strength, not salt water. The thought of trying to inhale the endless water which surrounds you makes you shudder. You would rather not attempt it. You do not have gills. When will the mermaid take you back to the surface? Surely she must know that you have fast begun to near your limit. You have been under the water for far too long, and it is too cool, and it is so dark now in any event you cannot see much of anything. The joy you once felt during your underwater adventure has begun to dissipate, just like the last of the oxygen you still possess. It's time to return to the surface now, but how are you to communicate this to the mermaid? You cannot speak, and she is not looking at you. She's staring instead, fixedly, at something beyond your comprehension. Something far away, perhaps in the underwater gloom that you cannot see. Not knowing what else to do, you try to pull your arm free from the mermaid's grasp. You hope that this will signal to her that she has grown too carried away in her endeavors, that she ought to cut short your expedition and return you to the shore. The mermaid does not react, however, to your attempts to escape her. Her grip does not slack as you hoped from about your wrist. In fact, it is quite the opposite. It feels as though she's gripping you more tightly than she was, as if to prevent your escape. But why would she do that? Tap on the mermaid's shoulder to get her attention, a gesture which prompts her at long last to return. Her fair hair blows about her, suspended in the water like the shroud. Then she says, in this calm, measured, incredibly reasonable voice of hers, "Yes, dear one? What is it? Dear one again!" If you could, you would open your mouth to reply to her, but alas, you are a human girl, not a fish, and you cannot speak underwater. Any attempt to do so will accomplish naught save filling your pretty little mouth with water. The mermaid really ought to have considered that before she started to ask you questions. But your comfort seems to be the last thing on the mermaid's mind. She smiles at you gently, delicately, then says, "I understand. Being underwater for so long must be beginning to take its own toll. Do your lungs feel like iron? Are they heavy?" So she does understand your woes. You might not be able to speak, suspended as you are in the dark, murky depths, but communication is not wholly impossible. You nod your head empathically, hoping that this will be enough to make your distress apparent, but yes, that is how it will happen. It is a natural part, or so I have heard, of drowning. Not that I have ever had the opportunity to experience it for myself. Drowning, let's go! I'm incapable, you see, of meeting my demise in such a manner. Now, what was that? What could she mean? I mean, the mermaid answers. Can she read minds? That this wasn't a calculated act upon my part. Forgive me, dear one, but the moment you consented to sinking beneath the water with me, your fate was sealed. Your lungs will be floated by water soon enough. Then you will die. It is not a pretty way to go. You needn't worry about your corpse floating, disfiguring, or being eaten by fish, though. I will take very good care of it, I promise. In death, you will look lovely, almost angelic. Is that not what you always wanted? Masquerade, welcome! Sorry, I'm trying to go fast, so I can't daddle. I hope you have a good day. You do not know what the mermaid think it is, exactly what you want, but you think she's laboring under some severe misunderstandings. You would like to try and correct her. You do not want to die, but of course you cannot open your mouth. What a pity. Well, at least it saves me this effort to transcribe your dying pleas. I doubt they would be particularly interesting. Yes, I go fast like Sonic. If you want to know why I'm doing this, then I would not mind obliging. I have no secrets to keep from you. Other than the secret perhaps that upon your first meeting, she nursed within her cold fish's heart the desire to bring about your watery murder. You might have liked to know that before you agreed to sink beneath the ocean's surface with her. I'm only doing this because I have no choice. The other girl I like, after all, the one whom I adored, disappeared. She went away, and I was never again afforded the opportunity to see her. You remind me of that girl, though you do not look much alike. You do not act very alike either. Yes, narrator is a sassy bitch, I love her. But you are both humans who, despite your delicacies, have no shortage of determination. How your kind is able to live when your lifespans are so very short, and you're susceptible to so very many diseases, is a mystery to me. Though my lifespan far eclipses your own, and I am far sturdier, I cannot help but marvel at the tenacity of you humans. I know that if I were as fragile as you are, I would not be able to exist in this world. I would be far too afraid. I would see my own death lurking behind every corner, just as you can see your own death looming before you. It is not so very far away now. You feel it coming closer and closer, enclosing its cold, icy fingers around your throat. You humans are incredible. I cannot help but respect you, weak and pitiful though you are. She respects your tenacity so very much she wishes to extinguish it? That does not make very much sense. Perhaps my words are confusing you, but it makes perfect sense. To me, at least. My beloved cowherd left me. I do not know where she went, or what happened to her. Perhaps she was murdered by bandits. Perhaps she contracted a horrible disease. Perhaps she simply fell and cracked her skull. I do not know. I will never know. For many, many days and many, many nights, her disappearance tormented me. I could not help but worry how it came about, but there were so many possibilities I could not imagine all of them. This thought terrified me. It still does. That is why I'm going to take you to my underwater kingdom with me. That way, we can be together forever. Nothing will be able to tear us apart then. Yes, MC is gonna drown. I will brush your hair and I will dress you in the finest pearls found from the bottom of the seabed. It will be lovely, much, much lovelier than any sort of miserable existence you might be able to eke out above the water. In my citadel, you will never be attacked by bandits, nor ravaged by disease. You will be quite safe, I promise. Quite safe, yes, and quite dead too, surely? Well, yes, that is the only unfortunate aspect of my plan. She considers your death nothing more than a mere misfortune. The mermaid might be surprisingly cold after all. They did imply that earlier, but perhaps you ought to have predicted this. She is part fish. Are fish not cold-blooded like lizards? You probably learned this at some point during biology class, but your lessons are beginning to feel very faint and far away now. Your body is beginning to fail you. You cannot take much more than this. It is a necessary sacrifice, though. If you are to be happy, I am doing this, for both our sakes. I do apologize for tricking you, but please, try to understand. I really have been lonely. You would be more inclined to sympathize with her, perhaps, if her loneliness was not ushering in your inevitable demise. But you are too preoccupied with your dwindling reserves of oxygen to feel much in the way of anything for your captor. You can feel the pressure of water against your eyes. They are beginning to ache. Perhaps you are crying. You do not know. The water masks much of your anguish. I have been drifting underwater for almost 3 minutes. That is a remarkably long time to go without any air. Your vision is beginning to cloud. Your surroundings, already dark, looks darker, still, unpleasant and obscure, and not at all like the paradise the mermaid promised you. The pain of being suffocated slowly is far stronger and far more oppressive than the sensation of the mermaid's hand wound tightly about your arm. Is there no escape for you? The prognosis, I'm sorry to say, is grim. Your fate, as the mermaid said, really was sealed the moment you met her, luxuriating on those rocks beneath the moonlight. But you'll forgive me if my sympathy is limited. You did bring this upon yourself, You reap what you sow, and in your case, you made a series of bad decisions which led to your untimely demise. Now, what do you want to do? Will you accept this fate of yours and rest in peace, or will you try to fight against it? Accept it first, as always. That is a bit of an anticlimactic answer at this juncture in your life story, but I suppose it would be remiss of me to lecture you too much. I'm sure you are well aware of what a terrible series of decisions you have made. There's no need for me to belabor this point. That would be boorish, not to mention tedious. I'm rather tired of scolding you. So instead, I think I will content myself with loving you. What, you thought in your death the mermaid was the only one who would be able to cassette you? I know I have said this before, but you really are naive. You cannot escape me, even if you are at the bottom of the deepest, darkest ocean. The world might have forsaken you, but I never will. I will never leave you. You will never be lonely again. Yippee! Okay, I'm late to Unli. Okay, so for everyone who don't know, usually on today and tomorrow, me and another friend, Unlighted, streams Magical Girl Witch Trials, which is a Japanese game about cute girls murdering each other. And it is basically like Danganronpa It's except with way more investigation. So like Ace Attorney, batangan ron pa, you know? But yeah, I will go to the toilet real quick and then we can call Unlighted. Be right back, everyone, and thank you for waiting for me. Okay. Let me open that up. Boom. There we go. And then with that, we will continue with It Gets So Lonely. Next week on Monday, hopefully. Should be. But yeah. Be right back.